Boys, how do I sound? That's the main thing. Boys, wait. That's the main thing. Compared to the music. Cause I'll let you know. The music's very loud for me. Hold on. Cause I'll let you know. The music's very loud for me. Alright, that's fine. As long as we're keeping up this volume. I got new headphones because the other ones were wigging out, like you saw in the last stream. But everything's very bassy in these, so it sounds way louder than it needs to be. I could turn it down, but that really defeats the purpose of what we're doing today. And what are we doing today? Good question. So originally, like I said last time, we'll just do more Xbox random online stuff to stall until Sonic Colors Ultimate comes out, which I will get for the Switch. 2 issues with that. First one. A couple days ago, I started shiny chaining, shiny hunting, and Let's Go. And if you close out of the game, it completely breaks the chain and ruins it. So I wanted to shiny hunt something before. Thanks for the follow. That hi. Cool, thank you. I got completely sidetracked. So I was shiny hunting and Let's Go. Shiny hunting 2 Pokemon, right? And I keep forgetting that when I stream is midnight for people. So the games that I'm always like, oh, it comes out tomorrow, it technically comes out the day before for me. So what we're going to do, the options. Regardless, we're going to shiny hunt for these 2 Pokemon. If we don't get both of them in the 3-hour interval, the stream ends, same as always, and we do Sonic Colors Ultimate tomorrow. But if we get both of them before the stream ends, we'll end that. I will buy Sonic Colors Ultimate and we'll start it. Regardless of how much time is left in the stream. If there's 5 minutes, we're going to play 5 minutes of Sonic, you know? And then save for next time. But I'm going to load in and show you what we're working with right now. Let me shut that up. I'm going to load in and show you what we're working with right now. Let me shut that up. How's it sound? That's like kind of... Okay. Here's the thing. I need a different... Hold on. I need a Joy-Con is the thing. So I'm Joy-Con on this. I used... This is already... This is in the middle, okay? So I already did all the stuff that I need to do. I caught a bunch of Pidgeys. The chain, I think, is 39 when shinies start appearing. And I already... You could see the amount of Pidgeys I got. I got way more than 39. But in between... Here's what I got covered. I already have a shiny Butterfree. But now I got a shiny Caterpie. That's another one. That's good. I want at least one of each line in this area. I got a shiny Oddish at some point, and I have this shiny Pidgey. So what we're looking for now is the only things left in this area that I don't have shinies of is the Beedrill line or the Bulbasaur line. So that's what we're hunting today. Maybe like, wow, this is a pretty calm stream. You know, it's basically just looking at the screen to see if shinies pop up. Not a lot of gameplay happening. That's why I have the double vision set up, which means we could look at the shiny stuff and you could see the little shinies down there. That's what we're looking for. While also doing dumb internet shit. Because why not? It's going to be very relaxing. I stocked up on Kool-Aids this time because the same soda problem. The problem is I have a lure on, a max lure, so the Pidgeys are going to continue to run into me. So there's not really a neutral spot I could stand. So it's not really like... I heard a noise. We're just basically keeping our eyes peeled, running away from all these Pidgeys, and looking for a shiny Weedle. Or anything in that line. Or a shiny... What do I sound? Hold on. It's the wrong thing. Or a shiny... What do I sound? Hold on. I sound good. Or, yeah, shiny Weedle or anything in that line. Or a shiny Bulbasaur. If there are more... if there are more shiny Pidgeys, I'll get them because that won't break the chain because it's still more Pidgeys. I'm going to keep running into Pidgeys, though, or rather, they're going to keep running into me. So I need to, with my non-active hand, just run away from them, while also watching to see if I get any shinies. And also, funny little YouTube videos. So hold on. What I've been doing... I don't know if you guys remember. So sometimes you just go down. That's a lot of fucking Pidgeys. Sometimes you just go down a nostalgic rabbit hole, and you're like, oh, I love this as a kid, and you really whatever. So I found the Computer Nerd 01 again. I rediscovered it. I don't. That's a bad example. Also, the computer is going to be desynced from the moving because I synced it with the game audio and with the camera, and the desktop is a little bit off. I couldn't do much about it. Weird shit, I know, but this is what you guys wanted to see. I feel like there was okay. So there was a story behind this. There was a reason they wanted me to watch it. I seriously forgot what I was doing. This isn't even the one. Okay, well, here's the thing. Let's go by most popular. The most popular is the baby one, obviously. And you know it's from 2010 because everyone's hair looked like this. Is the quality... No, the highest is 360p. I thought this was hilarious as a kid. I would sing it in the cafeteria. Oh, there's also Pikachu's here. Well, I guess that's a third thing, but I didn't add that to the list. Whatever. You can see that there's got the red under them because I listened to a bunch of them last night because I had a real problem. This is the worst one, I think. You can obviously see why. No shinies still. So while we're going down this nostalgic journey, I guess, memory lane, some call it. The next big, without giving too much away, because I finished the Big Adult Swim video, which was technically the August Natter Chamber, but it came out in September. And they go every other week. The October one's going to be one about, like, Pokemon on the internet, which I think is an interesting topic, because people are always mad about it. Without giving too much away, I do have this one. I don't want to give away my playlists. It's just Pidgeys are going to keep running into me, and we're just going to have to deal with it. Where's the playlist I made? So these are Pokemon videos from my childhood, right? Ones I watched all the time. This one, yeah, okay. So this is, I watched it from March 2009. I watched it all the time. It's what got me into watching the anime. It's basically just the history of his Pokemon up until, it says up until recent times, and it goes to like he's as a Chimchar. So that's pretty much like what we're working with. Not only are all the... I'm about to roast this video from 2009. You better watch out, person who made this. So what they chose to do, instead of having the little sprite sound, they have the call. So they have... Basically, there's no sound library of the calls. So they just have to get sound clips from the anime. So you can kind of hear the music in the background. Like that. And some of them are annoying. The problem is, when multiple of them change, right, even if they go away or get put in a box, they do their call. The problem is there are points in the show where he switches out his entire party, and instead of playing them one after another, this person decided to layer the sounds on top of each other. So it's... Is that shine? No, it's not. So let's see. Let's try and... Let's just have a rough example. See, when it changes, it plays its voice, and it's loud, but it gets worse. When the entire party changed, he just layered all of the voice lines. Like that. It's like 5 Pokemon cries all playing on top of each other, and they're all loud. Yeah, that's when it gets really bad. Okay, so this... It is peaking the audio. I'm not having any luck. I had a lot of shiny luck before. Well, I got 2 shinies in the one day, and then I did this for a couple, like an hour each day for 5 days, and didn't get anything after. So hopefully if I just stay here for the 3-hour interval, I'll get something. At least one thing. And if I get really lucky, we can start Sonic. But I don't foresee that happening. I did say, and on the screen, it's just Weedle and Bulbasaur. But I think... Maybe we should go for Pikachu, too. Hold on. Let's switch this up. Yes, I know. Let's get shiny Pikachu gift.wave in here. Which of these don't look like shit? These are all pretty bad. Oh. No, that's not moving though, so there's no point of it being a GIF. No. You're not real. Well, this is, it'll just be smaller, I guess. And I type, when I save files, I type them very fast, so the Weedle I saved as Weddle, so it took me a while to find because, well, it wasn't spelled right. Let me download this. I think my files will work really slow while I'm streaming. There we go. I'm gonna have to switch over to Double Vision to add this. I wonder which screen it'll appear on. Oop. Yeah, you can see I typed wed. Thank you. Where did it go? Oh, it's just tiny. Well, this lower quality shit's what we're dealing with right now. That's the best one I could find. I don't even know if that's the shiny sprite. But it's the best I could find under short... Okay, so what's the next one? Wild Michael Jackson appeared. I loved this as... Again, 2008. There was another one that I think I watched more. By today's standards, it's not very good, but I loved it as a kid. I believed it was real for whatever reason. Or I didn't believe it was real. I thought it was funny. Hold on. The one I watched a lot was Gayfish, though. It may be impossible to find. Yeah. This is going to be hard. Because these are all just actual... Again, not a lot's going to be happening on the gameplay screen, so we're just getting rid of that. Alright, well, we're keeping it, but... Attention-wise, not so much. 431 views from 10 years. This is not it, by the way, but this is... Okay, fish. Has anyone commented on this? It's just a lot of people talking about... That was actually very funny. Well, you finally got it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not following. So we're probably not going to find that video. There was... Okay. This is pretty much just me giving away stuff I'm going to be talking about in the Pokemon video. It's going to come out in October. There was something back when iTunes... Like, people talk about YouTube being the Wild West. iTunes, you could really put anything on it. And nobody cared. So I had an iPod, but not an iPhone. So I didn't have 3G. I just had, I had Wi-Fi at home. So I could access the internet on my iPod when I was home, but not, on the bus or at the park or whatever. So I would download all the things I could that were free on iTunes. So there were, Film Cow videos and Clay World videos. For whatever reason, just uploaded to iTunes. There was... Now I know it's an abridged series, but at the time I didn't know what it was. It's a Pokemon abridged series where abridged is basically where they get anime, or just any show really, and just talk over it. It's normally anime because the lip sync is already pretty bad. And they make it funny. The most popular ones are Team 4 Star's DBZ abridged, or Little Kuribo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. But this one, if you look up Pokemon abridged, you're not going to find it. I don't know what it was titled. I know I found it funny. I watched it all the time. I showed it all to my friends. But I'm on the search, right? I'm looking for it. So I'm putting out a hit for whatever this is. The only jokes I remember is the cheerleaders at the beginning, that were cheering for Gary. What they said was, or what it was dubbed over, I think it was just one person having a higher pitched voice It's probably, if I watch it now, pretty bad voice acting, but at the time, I don't know, I believed it. The chant is Gary, he's our man. If he can't do it, my dildo can. That's the funny joke. I didn't get it as a kid. I didn't know what they were saying, but that's the one bit I remember. I probably because I got in trouble for watching it. But I have no way of finding it. This is Dangers of the Bad Egg, though. 7 million views, and it deserves it. A 2006 video. That's how you know it's going to be quality. This also, I believed it was real. And it freaked me out. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want a bad egg in my game. But I rewatched the video, and really nothing happens. It just kind of freezes. I'm pretty sure this is real, though. There were other fake ones I watched. Now, the way it will work is, one, bad egg hatch, and then, yeah, spooky music. It doesn't get higher than 240p. Sorry, guys. How loud is this? That's fine. Probably. That's a reasonable amount. Actually, real quick. I always say real quick. How does it sound altogether? Actually, real quick. Okay, so they can hear the game audio too. We're back. Okay, so they can hear the game audio too. Oh, I didn't mute it. I'm a dumbass. You can see all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes now with the little double vision cam. You can see how ill-prepared I am for most things. So yeah, he named it Watch. Or he's just typing, so you know to watch. It hatches again, and then the game crashes. Oh, to hell with it. Since we all know that it will go on like this until you shut the game off. I'll just reset it. And then, yeah, it wipes your save file. I don't think the bad egg actually does that. Or no, it's fine, just clock-based. Okay, so most GBA cartridges are like that, where, like, the internal battery ran out. Okay, hold on. Before we get into Pokemon with animals instead. Let's go back. There's a second part. I know at some point this person, like, sold their account. Yeah, the last video was 8 years ago. They, I used to watch a lot of these. Okay, what? Hold on. So new, obvious by now. Done making movies. I miss when everyone, because it's a carryover from Newgrounds. Everyone called their YouTube videos movies. It was great. Play liquor to everyone. After reading my profile page for the first time in a while, I noticed a lot of you have been posting comments saying that I'm dead, or saying, oh, if he favorited his subscribers to that, he's definitely still around. The truth is, it was fun while it started, but that was back in 2006. It's 2011 now, and I don't really find it interesting anymore, or haven't found it interesting for the past 2 years, for that matter. I don't think any shinies of it. I guess it was mostly hype from the other funny series out of the internet, like Yu-Gi-Oh! TS and Red vs. Blue, that I felt the need to make my... Where is this going? Yeah, yeah, he, like, gave his password out, I think. I'm asking you, fans... The good old times... Well, this is obviously going to get copyright checked. But in YouTube, back in the day, no one cared. So let's watch the other ones, right? No, don't catch the shit. I want to see what Conquest of the League is. There's a certain amount of stealing someone's content that, like, streamers do. But this person publicly announced, like, hey, I'm not coming back. And these also from 2006. So I think... It's like the difference between grave robbing and archaeology, all right? It's dead. It's done. It's not going to get better. Butterfree. Is this like a... Hold on. What song is this? Probably something that's going to get me in trouble. So we'll watch it without the audio for now. Is this person... Yeah, okay, no, this person just got a hacked Mew and is facing the league, huh? Still nothing shiny. I mean, it's probably, and also there was like a limit on how long you can make your videos. If you had a certain amount of subscribers, you can make it over 10 minutes, or you could make it 10 minutes, but whatever. Let's just see what more dangers of bad egg there are. It's by the Glitchman Omega, so you know it's got to be quality. Pikachu. Nope, nothing. Oh, I should have read that. Now the code is supposed to slot with a piece of an Aurora ticket, but if you're not careful. Guys, these are the dangers you need to be looking about. My mom showed me, like, oh, don't trust people online, a little Facebook PSA. But this is the PSA I was actually worried about. You guys need to be aware of the dangers of the bad egg. It could ruin your life. Pikachu. 13 tries later. Pikachu. They're all bad eggs. See what happens when you're bad? Bad boys get put in the punishment corner. Yeah, but it fucks your shit up. Holy shit is the revenge part of my French. Either that will happen or this will happen if you put the code. Wait, what happens? Oh, it just freezes? It's another blah, 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 blah. Saw my first movie. I just love it. Something about calling them movies. Let's watch Walkthrough Walls Fun. From April 1st, 2007. So this one might be a meme. This quality is way better. Not like by a lot. I mean, it doubled in quality. Huh. Okay. Those are the cheats. Now I'm Jesus, walking on the water. No, there's a comma there. Hold on. Now, I'm Jesus, walking on the water. And a long pause. A WTF? Glitch City in the advanced generation games? That's for true. Now, here's my favorite part. The mystery of if the truck is in the advanced generation game. Well, I thought we already knew that. I mean, this is... When did the GBA games come out? It's like 2004? So this is pretty soon after. The truck's there. But is Mew there? I wonder where Glitchman Omega's up to now. I wonder if we can get him on stream. Oh, the music just cuts out. Oh, no, it comes back on. Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, check out the ship. So this is a kid with an action replay, or I guess online codes, and they're like, well, let's see what this is. Okay, so these were 13 years ago. This is 12 years ago, all right? We're getting upgraded. Content's a little better. It's still, okay, the quality has dropped. Well, that's going to get me in trouble for sure. One-fifth of that intro, or 1/5 of the video was that intro. I don't know who Nick is. God, it's been several months now, and for some reason, I still haven't really done anything yet. I don't care if I beat the bad eggs and the Muse. So this is what I watch, and I'm like, oh, shit, there's lore to this. The bad eggs are... I was like a creepypasta, I guess. Oh, the bad eggs are hunting this guy down. What's the point of living if all I can do to entertain myself is beat the elites? Oh, that's right. I already did that in one of my other poorly rated movies. God! Guess I'll just go follow the story so I can get out of this 20 times 20 town. Oh, 20 by 20. She's smarter than me. Seriously. I want to, as a video at some point, like, download Windows Movie Maker and just, like, do all the classics. Really make a 240p video, unregistered hypercam in the corner. I'm very nostalgic for this era. I grew up on... I was 5. I think. Wait, when did this come out? Professor Bitch out there. Just leave torching on my desk and come get me in an hour. Come get me in an hour? Okay, I think that'll also get me in trouble. So what are these... What... He's weaving in the story. This is a lot of dialogue. Alright. What the fuck did you just do? Where are we? Inspector Gadget. Why did he choose that song? Well, I kind of want to know where he did. So he did 2 parts, waited 2 years, and it's like, I'm done. No more YouTube. I kind of want to see how this ends. Again, how you liking me now? Gonna get us in more trouble. So this is where the lore pick. How is anyone supposed to be able to read that? Category is people who don't know how to play this game, and I'm still pissed off that I have to wait 4 years for the DSi to come out in America. DSi was not out when this video was uploaded. No shinies. I see you guys lurking. You need to let me know if a shiny appears on screen. Random lab guy. Oh, boo-hoo. Here's the deal. Your new objective is to use what you learned, off screen of course, from your first 2 glitch battles to collect a team of 6 safe glitch Pokemon and use them to conquer the ultimate evil power. This game's new antagonist. Any questions so far? I'm gonna turn off the audio because I think it may actually get me in trouble. Yes, actually, does this mean I can't use the same tactics as before? I can't fire a laser? Oh, I miss the internet. Dude, it's 1999. The internet cliches haven't come out yet, and the internet isn't even that old. All your power must come from this game, and this game only. Except for the background music, that's a given. This hurts my eyes to read. Fine. You gonna tell me exactly how to do this, or... Nope, you're on your own. All I'll say is Mewtrick and Coffee Man, and if you talking to me again, my character will only say the same thing. Now piss off. I've got to go and take care of a few other matters now. My eyes have glazed over from looking at the text, and I looked over at the screen, and I don't know. They all look shiny to me now. My eyes are ruined. Again. Screw you. 5 whole minutes passed. Is it still playing the... No, it's a different... Oh my god. Let the bodies hit the floor. Well, this guy's got good taste. Black Knight spin-off. Ha! What are you gonna do, Nick? You can't use any of those newfangled internet cliche moves, and you have no Pokemon yet. How can you possibly get me to move? The same way I do everything in these games, use Game Shark codes. Well, at least he's honest. More violence. Is it? It's still happening. Ha! Had enough? That wasn't an internet cliche. It was my own cliche. I think I'll just use... Was the word meme not a thing yet? Yeah, this is... Okay, so as far as the story goes, he didn't make it that far. Oh, our monthly Python and the Holy Grail. I bid you welcome to your new home. Let us ride to... So that's what that was. That's enough for that. I don't want to see any more Dangers of the Bad Egg. So the next on the playlist was Pokemon with animals instead. I don't... But this is just like... I'm looking at the screen again. It's mainly just like... I don't know if this person's still making content, but I love this when I first saw it. I still reference it to this day in a lot of the content on the channel. I said content like DSP. I'm going to get a new... Maria's in the straw. I'm going full nostalgia mode, alright? I'm drinking Kool-Aid. I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch. I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and play with some of you in Fortnite. Oops, I'm all out of time. I gotta get home to play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. Still no shinies, though. I don't know. I kind of want to watch the bad content. Because this, the Pokemon the Musical, I still know it. I listened to it. Okay, so again, around like 2011. Prime year to be doing anything. I watched this, actually probably not once. I probably watched it every day when I was a kid, and then I went back to watch it recently, and I realized that I know all of it. I haven't watched this. Today's gonna be awesome. For 10 long years, other fools dismissed me. The Palantown boy couldn't make it to the top. First things first, I'll go visit Misty, cause today's the day my Pokeball drop. Hey Ash baby, are you ready to jet? I'm the water themed trainer and you make me so. Let's go visit our old pal Brock. Oh, he's the Poke trainer with the really big cock. I watched this a lot when I was a child. At the earliest I could have seen it, I was 10. Not the worst thing I saw. And then this one, like, I didn't see till, like, later. But again, like, April. Okay, so when did this come out? January 2011, May 2011, April 2011. So something happened at the beginning of 2011 that reinvigorated everyone's love for this. Is this video funny? Like, I'm just gonna watch an old Smosh video and see if it holds up. Shut up, classic.
I can't believe I'm finally a Pokemon trainer. I'm gonna catch them all and nothing's
This guy interviews people with mental illnesses now. And Dream that one time.
stand in my way.
What's the highest quality for this? See, this is a production. It's still 720p. So was this pre-Smosh, like, organization? Like, there was a certain point where they stopped being two guys making videos and where they were, like, bought out. And they had a huge production. This is pretty good. Like, if it's just them two, it's pretty good camera work, pretty good lighting, pretty good audio work. I like to assume it's that. I don't hate them.
Oh, that guy? He's just waiting.
It's just, yeah, it's really just the See, this is, again, back to the, because it said cliche in the previous video, now I'm going to keep picking up on it. The jokes, like, if you release a video like this, like, oh, man, the guy's, he's got an exclamation point, he can't see you, so you walk in front of him, be very dumb. Well, not ahead of its time, but it peaked at the good time. When it calls him, like, metrosexual, right? If I remember.
No! Look, man, I've been standing here for
It's an interesting thing, because, I forget in what video, I think it was like a History of Screw Attack thing I watched or whatever. The people that played these old retro games got out of college and are now, like, making videos for the internet. The newly blooming internet. So, there's this weird circular nostalgia where people that watch videos like this when they were children, like I did, are nostalgic for this retro video game YouTube stuff. So, like, Screw Attack top 10s, like, oh, hottest Metroid babe or whatever. And then AVGN reviewing NES games. We didn't grow up with these games, but we grew up with the jokes these people made about it. And see, like, this is very clearly the not GBA, just the Game Boy Pokemon games. Yeah, metrosexual hipster wants to fight. And it's also, I think, why everyone talks about Gen 1, which is annoying. I don't mind nostalgia baiting a Pokemon, because everyone's nostalgic for Pokemon. I especially am. I was a very, I wanted to say closeted kid, but, you know, all my memories are tied to TV or video games. I've got some sort of hyperfixation on a ton of different things. So the nostalgia appeals to me. And I'm freaking out about the Sinnoh remakes, because that was my first generation. But I'm tired of specifically it being Gen 1, because then it doesn't care about the other generation, unless you're like Lucario. Where's Mankey? Is this the one with Mankey? I like that bit, or I remember liking that bit. No, they did multiple of them, right? Exclusive bonus video. April 22nd, 2011. June. So either they had two, and then they waited for the second premiere, or they're like, oh shit, we gotta make another one, and they quickly made another one. Is this a joke about balls?
Girl, can I squirtle on your Jigglypuff?
It's a joke about boobs. That's pretty much the female balls if you think about it.
Damn it, I move blind, but I thought it's possible. Can finally start monkey?
Monkey.
No, that's definitely a monkey.
Monkey.
Whatever. You're going down, monkey. Go.
I love that bit. Like, it's a lot of these videos are very like outwardly like overplay, you know, playing to Rosie, like, oh, you know, huge overreaction. But it's such an understated bit where he throws it down and says Mankey again. They didn't have to put that. That's just a sound design thing. Also, I don't even know if this is Corporation Smosh yet, but it's pretty good costume design too, because they didn't buy that; they made it.
Monkey. Whatever. You're going down, monkey.
Mankey. I remember it being faster, but maybe. Because I feel like the bit comes back again. It's the rule of threes.
Whatever, I didn't want you anyway. That monkey may have tested my resolve, but I'm not gonna let that
This isn't realistic. We're in a wild Charizard. Pff, fake fans. So this, why did I put this in this playlist?
Happy Halloween, Pokemon.
Oh my god. October 30th, 2011. I want to know about Pokemon creepypastas. I still watch, is it Tama or Tama? I still watch her to this day. Not as much, but like I watched her a lot back in the day. Yeah, I want to know, does she hate this now? I don't want to like, because she said she didn't like some of the older, whatever, we'll watch it. You know it's going to be a good video, by the way, when it's got the black bars. I missed the 4:3 aspect ratio. The problem is, like, when you're watching it like this, it's going to look normal. But it's smaller, and when you widescreen it, they're just black bars. Well, I guess that's my fault for not making my second screen 4:3.
On the occasion, we're going to discuss and bust more Pokemon myths centered around our favorite place, Lavender Town. We've got a few to look at, so let's get started.
White hand. White man.
This is one of two myths often found coupled with Lavender Town syndrome posts. According to the rumor,
This is-
an animation that was supposed to appear.
Yeah, there's like a fake sprite called White Hand, and oh, if you beat it in the game, you get a game over and your character dies. But it's not real. There is a bit in the game where they say, oh, there's that white hand on your shoulder, and then hold on, yeah. That's a fake sprite, but... it's Pokemon Generations, right? Where's the Lavender Town one? Is it Generations? No, Generations is the multi, What's the one called? It was released like... Wait, is this Generations?
Adventures to explore. Enemies to
Oh, that's weird. Okay, is it called Pokemon Legends? It's when it was the first realistic anime. Okay, what the fuck? This is from 4 years ago. No excuse. But there was an anime, there was like the anime one where it was realistic and Squirtle was biting the shit out of Charmander, and it was like supposed to be realistic. And there's a bit where they talk about Lavender Town, and you could see, it's not even, again, another understated bit where you could see the white hand on him for a frame. I thought that was cool.
Animation was a series of
Hold on, wait a
detailed
minute.
images.
What happens if I look up Slender Man in Pokemon? An idea just popped in my brain. Here we go. 6 years ago. So like 2014, that's still like pretty late. Well, I don't know. That's not Slender, that's Ninetales. It does have the black bars. It's a bigger aspect ratio. The quality is, the highest it goes is 144p. When do they find Slender Man though? I probably would have thought this is real if I watched it. Oh, it's got Intimidate. Does it have any moves? Earthquake. Huh. This thing's kind of OP. Intimidate and Earthquake? Okay, so Ember was normal effective. It's just gonna keep using Earthquake. I guess it caught the Ninetales from before. Psybeam. I'm trying to figure out what Pokemon it copied, but I guess it's just a completely custom one. Any requests?
Some creepy
Wait a minute.
opposing hand. Being number
5
three,
Slenderman
sometimes
caught...
headaches, nausea, and
This is not real, by the way.
Born under something awful form in 2009.
We've really lost the plot of the stream, but hold on. Well, what is this? Hold on. Hot Slenderman, Jeff. This is like, there was a, okay. So I thought the creepypastas were scary when I first heard them. There was a group of mostly young tween girls who thought they were all very hot. They were little emo boys. And if I remember correctly, I just heard it in passing. There were some creepypastas that just lived together in a big mansion. No, that's just a blurry guy. When are you going to talk about Slenderman? I came here to... Oh, the falso one. I guess. So these are fake then. You know what, Gumball, if there was any show to have Slenderman, I think it might be Gumball. Huh? That's a good image. I know the video is already very low quality, but this is, I'm glad they, you can't see it because of how small the screen is. It's going to look better like this. That really helps you to realize what I'm looking at. That's a mannequin. This is, hold on. Is it the same clip where he switched? No, it's not. That's a mannequin. Correct. Yep. That's a mannequin. It's a man. Okay, well. Wait. What's with that? What's with the watermark? Flip a clip. Oh, thank God. Where is he? Is he a pony in this? You know, Slenderman's gonna appear when it's one of the blurry images. Oh. Yeah, that's not real. The Gravity Falls one. Okay, it's from the second episode. Yeah, there. I saw this image. I also saw... We're moving away from Pokemon a little bit. I gotta... Hold on. Side tangent, right? I gotta find the video that freaked me out. It seems dumb in retrospect, but I watched a spooky video that's like, oh, Grunkle Stan's hiding something. You decipher the code in this website, and he's not what he seems. It scared me. I could not sleep that night because I was afraid, I don't know, afraid Grunkle Stan was going to come kill me. But now he's like this. Like, it's obviously very dumb to be like, oh, shit, I'm afraid of Grunkle Stan. When he's a meme. I lost track of what, okay. There is, okay. Pop quiz. Why is the chat not appearing? Why does this keep happening? Baba Booey. Pop quiz, alright? This is for the chat. There is one cartoon from the late 2000s and early 2010s that did, not fake, it was real, have Slenderman appear in the background. Do you know what show it was? Put your guesses in, and then I'm going to reveal it to you. I wonder if it's number one on this list, actually. They're wearing a life jacket. Oh my God! Thanks for the follow. And I'm bored. Let's try to be patient with me. Yeah, that's fine, dude. I don't care. Okay, this one also isn't. Why is it giving me a history of SpongeBob? I just want to see the funny. Oh, here it is. Of course. See, you see right here is where this episode that was released in like 2001. If you look really closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's hidden in the background. If you look really closely behind SpongeBob, there's a man in a suit. He kind of looks like Slender Man. I'm gonna be honest. He's just standing there. Is this real? Are they... Are they memeing? Is this a... This has got to be like a... They've got to be like... This is a joke, right? You really explain the entire plot every time hit the 10-minute mark. Boy really over here calling my girl Mabel a twin brother. Oh, you see, you gotta look very careful. It goes by very quickly. Oh, there he is. We'll answer the question, all right? What show, for real, this is not fake, what actual show featured Slender Man in the background? It's from the late 2000s and early 2010s. There's one that legitimately did it. You better, I want to see if you get it right, because I know what it is. Do you know what it is? I want to know. Chat, make your guesses. I'll tell you how wrong you are. I'm waiting. We're not going to move forward until someone makes a guess. We're just going to stand here menacingly. Still nothing on the shiny front. Feel like I know, but I can't think of it. You gotta make a guess, all right? It is one of my favorite cartoons, animation shows. We reference it a lot on the channel. It's probably not what you expect. What are you thinking right now? Like, yeah, you say I feel like I know, but I can't think of it. What's the first thing that pops in your head? Just think. It's not very obvious. But it's also a show that isn't necessarily for kids. I need a solid guess, and then I'm going to reveal the answer. Refreshing. I'll set a timer. I don't know, fish hooks? Nope. You dumbass. Oh. It's no jump scare in this video. I want to... Hold on. Now, this may look fake, but I assure you it is real. This is real. Do you see it? They're going to put a big red circle around it. Do you saw that? The Slenderman? Yeah, there it is. This is not an edited video, by the way. Slenderman is canon in Total Drama. But this is also the episode where they got Edgy Mike being evil. I love this show. Yeah, of course. Exactly. What else could it possibly be? Where were we? We were on like a different... What is that? Hold on. Slenderman in Total Drama? It's also in All-Stars, which is like the worst season. Where was I? Right. White Hand. Any requests? You watch any Pokemon videos in your youth that you vaguely remember? Either of you. I'm open to suggest. We're gonna sit here and look for shinies until they may or may not appear. Regardless, we're gonna be doing other shit. I'm running out of juice at an alarming rate. I'm really slurping these down. Trying to think of other ones I watched. Who do you think you are, I am? We can look for... Oh, you know what? There's a specific series that I watched as a young lad that will combine the two things we just talked about. that I think could be an interesting thing. But before we do that, hold on. What was I looking for? Slenderman and Pokemon. There was another one I wanted to talk about. I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, we're gonna look for the Pokemon Abridged thing. I don't remember what it sounded like, but it was on iTunes for a little bit. We gotta watch through all of them. It's got cheerleaders in it. I know that. I don't think this is it. I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think I'll ever be able to find it. I put out like a hit. I'm like, can anyone find this? When was this from? I heard a loud expand. 2011. Again, very popular time to be making Pokemon for whatever reason. Early 2011? Wait, maybe this is it. Wait. I don't think so. I don't remember anything else aside from the cheerleader bit. It's just a lot of screaming. There's a huge... Okay, so March 2011 and March 2014. Something happened, and so I have to take a break from this. But I'll come back in 3 years. I'll finish the saga. Yeah, so this isn't what we're working with. This isn't what we're looking for. Fine, whatever. We'll watch this. I like Tama, by the way. So I'm not going to shit too hard, but... I imagine she also does not like the video, though. I didn't even say I didn't like it. It's... Sometimes you'll watch back old videos, and you're like, maybe this isn't as good as I remember.
But let's address them one by one, shall we?
Shall we?
Firstly, let's take a look at the 3rd floor of the Pokemon Tower and see if we can find one.
Okay. I believe this as a kid. I was like, wow. There might be a white hand in this game. Weird. Okay. OMG, so bored. Maybe those kids killed themselves from boredom. Maybe those kids killed themselves from boredom. That's for true.
Is again not backed up by any reliable in Japan within the game associated with knowing the seizures, which are example.
This is Porygon. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I guess that was the point. Now, I'm gonna need to open what we're doing next with a little explanation. So, when I was younger, there were 2 things I cared about. Only 2 things. Pokemon. Total drama. And now we know the one connection is that Slenderman was in both. But what I watched as a kid, it seemed way bigger. I went back to look at the numbers. It had a couple thousand. I thought me and my friend, it was obviously not the only of its kind. Whatever. I posted a thing about this on my Twitter, and I think, yeah, Josh, you did respond, and I said, pick which character you are. Well, well, that's not what it is. Where is it? Where's Nikki Noor? That's the one I watched. Wait, because I did it wrong. So Pokemon Island. Duh. Everyone knows that. Here it is. I loved it as a kid. I tried rewatching it. I could not. So I think I feel like a stream is a good place to be rewatching it. Yeah. So this one's pretty popular. 100,000 since 2009. Pretty good. Most of them like average around the thousands though, which is good for this like niche little thing. But it's also decades old, and I thought it was way more popular. As you can see, it's got the unregistered hypercam up there. We will see as we go through the video. We're gonna skip this bit. These are all the characters. So you better latch onto these characters.
Hi.
It's animated in I was gonna say Photoshop, in PowerPoint, right? So the little animations are happening are PowerPoint. I saw this, I'm like, this is awesome. This was my first foray into editing, by the way. I didn't make this, but there's ones I did make that I probably won't show because I don't know where they are. And I was like, well, I can do this, but I didn't do the animation bit. And all my friends would be playing outside while I was making episodes of Total Pokemon Island. I'm like, you guys gotta come see this one. And of course they didn't. You'll notice that it's just one guy voice acting all of the characters. But it's not pre-recorded. He is doing it actively. And sometimes the characters go a little bit faster than him.
Welcome to Total Pokemon Island.
You can also see this little... There's part of the Lapras PNG. It keeps following it. And also there's no layering.
And here comes
So it just kind of pulls up there.
what's up, all this
I need you to remember all these characters, and we need to pick our favorites, all right? We are going to... This is the live, like how there's the Talking Dead. This is the live Total Nicky Nor 2's. Nicky Nor 02. Wait, 02. Does that mean he was born in 2000? Man, he was younger than me. I looked up to this guy. Or girl. Or them. I don't know. But yeah, we need to decide. We need to pick our favorite characters, and this is the live watch along.
Hey, Raichu, what's up? Nothing much.
So he's the cool guy.
And here come our next two campers, Avatar and Trapinch. I'm so gonna win. Trap.
He's the cool guy. And Trapinch says his name. So you notice that they all have a very similar voice, if not the same voice.
Good for you. And our next two are two females, Cynical
2 females. That's important.
and Happy Me. Hi, bye. Aren't they cute? Let's see
No.
what they're doing.
I'm trying to put as much comment. I'm trying to deflate. I don't want to be like, oh, this video this person made was cringe. But the cringe is the fact that I enjoyed it. This was like my favorite YouTube series as a child. I made my own. I made my friends watch it. I can't, like in my head, I'm like, oh, they all think it's very cool. No way that was the truth. We're going to watch it though.
Was all like, oh no, you didn't. And she was all like, oh yeah, I did. Hey guys, what's up? Nothing much. Trap. Is that all he says? No. Alright, let's see
You hear him frantically clicking. I'm like, go to the next slide.
coming up next. Next we have Zigzagoon. I smell people. I'm gonna find people.
That voice. It wavers on. It's definitely an accent.
Porygon.
He appears.
Hey Porygon. Next we have
A lot of characters that we're getting their names in a basic introduction. But it's not gonna matter because there's not a lot of characterization in this episode. I did watch this first one again. I tried rewatching the whole series, putting it on while I'm like doing other stuff in the background. I could not. All right, it was too much for me. The episodes get longer and become multiple parts. This one, it's like 5 minutes of introduction, and then the challenge is like. Do they even do the challenge? I don't know. It's an eating challenge. Yeah, they changed it up. After this one, all the challenges followed the actual Total Drama thing, even the characters that come back. But, you know, this one's just an eating challenge.
Rico and Jigglypuff. I'm so awesome.
I'm pretty sure the Trico is my favorite character. I don't remember why, I just knew that he was. Pretty good Jigglypuff impression.
Next we have Totodile. Baltoy.
You fucking... Ah, come on, dude. Do another take.
And Cherubi. No one must touch Cherubi. And next we have Murkrow, Mischievous, and Tailo. With Chimchar, Oddish, and Swino.
I think at some point, these are not pre-written. He's doing it as he goes along, and he realized at some point, doing one character per slide is not getting us anywhere. We need to do 6 at once. Just dump them. Is anyone interested in this? Am I just talking to no one? I need to know, just for validation's sake, that this isn't insanely boring and I'm not going crazy.
You guys, let's see what they're doing.
This is the main common. This is where they hang out. Alright? You'll notice it's mostly just Gen 4 sprites because the other... That was what I was going to say before, is Diamond was the first game I played, But as far as like, but then I got into the cards after, I got into the anime after, or maybe I got into the anime first and then got the game. But like Gen 5, the build up to Gen 5, that was my first new generation. So I have a lot more memories of that. You know what? Before we continue with this, person I watched the most, apparently he's like a prick now, but Giancarlo Parimango 11. Let's sort by oldest. He made basically countdowns to the new Pokemon games and covered news in quotations. So we'll see what that news is. This is the build up to Platinum. Does that say Moon Silver or Silver Moon and Gold Sun? Oh, see, we need to. So I don't think that. Okay, I don't quite know what I'm looking at here. This is obviously Chaos from Opal version was a genuine thing. People thought that was gonna be real because there was a new. Yeah, so pure silver and solid gold. That's not what happened, but we thought it might back in the day. Which the first one I watched? So this is news also for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And these are just... but we need to know... The fun part is the new generation. Because then it's a bunch of new Pokemon and silhouettes. And everyone's getting their information super wrong. I also like this era where people pointed their camera at their DS. Because DS Capture was not easy. It still is not. GameStop prank Japanese games. What does that mean?
So it turned out as an epic failure, and I'm gonna go to Starbucks to get some coffee.
So I think he went up to the desk and asked for... I think he just called him a fag. I rewatched some old walkthroughs. I'm like, oh, these guys used to keep me company, play Pokemon. A lot of the episodes are just they say fag a lot.
So you might not get a good angle because I don't want the guy like being suspicious and stuff. I don't know. I just don't want him to see me holding a camera.
You're clearly holding a camera though.
Is that guy really wearing a chicken suit? Brag.
He said frag, but the text said fag.
Nothing. You won't? They're foreign.
Oh, that's one? Oh, okay. Oh, they work.
So he brought in Japanese games. He's like, okay, so I hate pranks. I don't know why I decided to watch this. And the guy calmly was like, no. So then he left and he said, oh, what an epic fail. I'm going to go to Starbucks to get a coffee. He also said, is this guy wearing a chicken suit? Fag. I guess that's fair. Oh, what is this? What is this what is this thing? What was... Legendary Pokemon Z revealed? Yeah. So Zora was the Z, and Pokemon Z, the game also was a thing people were speculating after X and Y. But this was the first Pokemon Z. Oh, that's good quality. This is what live streams used to look like. I talk about it like it's the old and fucking... It was like a decade ago, but still. Big companies were not as internet savvy as the internet. What is this thing? Can we see artist illustrate? It just... I think the video is just playing a song with this image over it for like 4 more minutes. I was right. Well, if you needed to see an image, you got 4 minutes of that image. So now we know there's a new 5th generation Pokemon. Wait a minute. This is the update from February 2010, all right? We might learn some information about this new Pokemon. Is that how Silhouette it's spelled? Pokemon was said to be Z, however, this has not been confirmed. Did you miss the Pokemon Sunday broadcast? Even if you didn't miss it, here it is again, but extended in an HD. Oh, I'd love to see the HD. Please show me how HD this is. Wow. HD. Guys, this is the high quality video I've wanted. It's thanks PokeStation for their little watermark up there too. I watch these videos religiously. I had to know the new information coming about. The 5th generation was completely new to me. Also, those shiny legendary trio. I remember going to GameStop and getting those. I only got Suicune and Entei. I missed the Raikou one, I guess. I got the Celebi event as well. Is it just... Whoa, 5 stars. So is this more video footage of just the image of Zoroark? The new Pokemon resembles a wolf. So the new Pokemon has been officially confirmed as Z. We can safely say that it could be an evolution of Mighty Anna. Keep that in consideration. We still don't know if it isn't. They have never technically said that it isn't an evolution of Mighty Anna. This still could be true. Mighty Anna has made some appearances in Pokemon Movie 30 production, so this assumption could be correct. Any assumption could be correct. If you go, like, if you could talk about anything like that, really. I really hope I didn't miss a shiny, but I'm pretty sure I'm just... Oh yeah, Korokoro was an old magazine that would have, like, early scans of Pokemon, and it would leak a lot. So that's why most, fake leaks... I think this might be a fake leak because of how good it looks. Basically, everything was like a Korokoro leak. They just made fake art and passed it off as a leak, and most people believed it. Because, you know, it was the internet in 2011. Maybe the revitalized... You can clearly see from this picture the Pokemon belongs to the 5th generation games yet to be revealed. Correct. I have a question for everyone watching. This is for you guys too. Who's that Pokemon? I get it. We've gone on another sidetrack tangent. Now. Hold on, wait a minute. No shinies still. Why did it scroll back up? Now I gotta go back down. I must know what this new Pokemon is. We need to get closer to, like, the rumor mill where the game really starts picking up. Because we got Zoroark, and it's obviously an evolution of Mighty Anna. But we need to know... I need to know more information about the 5th generation. Okay, this is too far down, I think, because we're getting... Oh, the games also would come out in Japan, like, months before. So the Let's Plays or walkthroughs people did, they would just get the game and then play it through in Japan, or Japanese, and they didn't know what any of it meant, but they still played through it. That's how I watched this guy play through Pokemon Black, and I got Pokemon White because I wanted Zekrom, but I basically planned out my entire party before I got the game, and then played it all week, and then finished it at the end of, like, that weekend. It came out on a Friday, I think, so I played that. It was after school, got it from GameStop that Saturday, that Sunday, and then Monday at school, I brought it to school. Everyone on the bus was playing it. We were all talking about it. It was bussin'. It was great. I want to know. So I guess the information on Black and White came out very fast. Yeah, 5th generation. I want to know, yeah, update me on the 5th generation. I want to know what information I'm behind on. Okay. It's from the anime? Again, more good quality. So we didn't actually know what the games were. It was a nice update to know that they are going to be revealed. And then on that Sunday... Nope, don't catch that Pidgey. Follow that bird. It was revealed that it's black and white. It's not always black and white, you know? That's right, people. The 5th generation Pokemon games have been revealed. Just like with Pokemon Heart Gold. So Silver, the logos have been revealed before Pokemon Sunday. I'm going to turn in the brightness for me because it's hurting my eyes. Pokemon Black version game logo. Okay, that's the black version. I don't know what any of this says, but it's black version. If that helps at all. Pokemon White version. I assume it'll be official Japanese website. Also shows a short intro video. Check it out. Yeah, show me the short intro video. I'm gonna keep reusing the straw because I only got the one. Yeah, that didn't show off anything. Does it? No, it's mostly just text. I guess they were trying to stretch out the video. I don't know why, though. I don't know what the AdSense was back then, but... we got another black and white update, guys. Get ready. Oh. This month's core, this is what I'm talking about. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is the actual gameplay of the 5th generation games. So if it looks fake, it's not. It's real. Actual gameplay. Hey, Pokemon fans. Gameplay footage not final. Haha, fucking got him. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, that's for the hometown. Alright, this may be a real Korokoro leak. I may have shot my load a little bit prematurely. You really gotta analyze this, though. I got a point to make. Hey, I got something to say. In the trailer for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which are the new Pokemon games coming out, if you didn't know, this November, they showed the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart separate, which they did in the older games. And my mind association was like, oh, I can't believe they didn't, I put them in the same building. I understand why, because they would have to redo every town. But I understand it's a pretty new addition. It's not a new addition. It feels like, oh, the Pokemart being in the Poké Center is a pretty new thing. It has been in the game since Gen 5. There's more games where it is than when it isn't, all right? Since 2010. It has been 11 years since the Pokemart has been in the Poké Center. It doesn't feel like it. I am old. I just want my shiny Pokemon. Is he going to comment on the fact that the Mart's in the Poké Center? I think it's an interesting thing to comment on. Black and White City. Okay, so the pre-release one looks really... Yeah, it's completely... I don't know if they blocked it on purpose to not reveal anything, or if it just wasn't done, these 3D images. Because the DS could run 3D games, but not very well. I mean, one of the launch titles was Mario 64 DS. It's a bad name. I mean, it makes sense because it's Mario 64 on the DS, but it was called Mario 64 because it was on the NC. I'm not getting into a different tangent. Let's keep watching this. It's blacked out. Man, they weren't kidding when they called it Black and White City. Black and White Cave. Man, if this picture's in color... The fuck? He said it was going to be Black and White Cave. I can see blue and red in there. Red, blue, and yellow. I always save the most shocking scan for last. Zora versus Zora. So we know the names now. Or does it show the names in the... Well, so these are all real scans of the real Korokoro. So it did actually just leak beforehand. Most of the time, Korokoro leaks are not real. Well, this wasn't as fun because we actually knew all the information. And when you know information, there's not a lot of speculation. The speculation's really... Remember when people thought the crystal in Sun and Moon, the Z crystal, was like a fusion thing? Like you could fuse with it. Or either you could fuse with your Pokemon or your Pokemon could fuse with each other. I loved that idea. It wasn't the case. Remember when people said there would be new forms aside from the Slowpoke one in the DLC? That also wasn't true. I'm no longer getting my hopes up for anything. Alright? I will not believe the internet. If they don't show something, I'm going to assume it's not there. That's the hype responsibly. That's the safest way to go about this. Oh, what the... Okay, so what's with the drawing? Hold on. Okay, so we did steadily get more black and white information, but none of it's... Yeah, the silhouettes of the starters. Hold on. Somebody made a custom... Yeah, this was the most popular one. No, not this one. This one was the most popular. Can't really see it. Let's see if I can open a... Oh, boy. No, that's alright. This. You can kind of see it. Because they just showed the silhouettes. This got the... Well, no, this got the types right, at least. This did not. Turtle. Yeah, because they just showed these. So people had to use their imaginations and figure out what the fuck they were going to... This is also pretty close. Like, it's got the types and the designs pretty... close. It seems like most people got the gist that this is water, this is grass, and they filled in the blanks. I'm like, okay, this is fire. This one, I really like that mouth. That is a good mouth. It's a good design. What we really want to get into is the X and Y speculation. Wait, I want to know what the deal is with this Victini drawing. Black. White. A new gameplay picture has just surfaced. Minezumi. Okay. Oh, that was like the Chinchou, I think. Or no, I guess Patrat is Minezumi. We had to go off the Japanese names for a long time. Obviously, the internet being more accessible, people knowing how to use it is a better thing. But I kind of miss when everyone didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, so everyone was just using phrases that they didn't know what it meant. There's a point in Total Pokemon Island, or Total Pokemon Action, rather, where the new starters showed up, but he used the Japanese names. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm reverting back to a child because I'm talking about this, and like, Tepig's name was like Pokebo or something. Gen 5. It's the name people used. Pokeboo. So whenever it appeared, people called it Pokeboo. And I got so used to calling it that when the name Tepig came out, I was like, that's not right. That's Pokeboo. You can't trick me. That's Pokeboo. It's probably a worse name, but I became attached to it very easily. Webmaster Pokebeach. I guess that there were a lot of Pokebeach watermarks. I imagine that's just the main person who was distributing leaks at the time. Oh, did he draw a picture of it? Please tell me he drew a picture of it. And that's the Victini. Then why? Well, that picture's not right. Like, obviously, he was, like, going off of memory. But if I'm drawing, like, a Weedle or something, I would probably get it pretty wrong. I would just draw balls and then, like, a nose and a horn, because those are the main things you notice. It's not the little details. But its whole name is, like, a V. It has a V because it means victory, and its name is Victini. The most important thing he noticed was the eyes, or remembered, I guess. But he didn't notice or remember... It wasn't worth remembering that it's got a big V. That's the point of the name. Also, where did we get this image? If we needed the drawing. Didn't look anything like it. Exactly. Thank you. See, Jean agrees with me. Did he change the name of the video after? Or did he know it was Victini? Oh my god. Let's watch the game explain X and Y video. That's the one I also watch all the time. Apparently they treat their workers really shittily, so I don't feel bad. I need the first, is this the first one? 8 years ago. Okay, so 1,300,000. Obviously that's both still a lot of views, way more than me, but still, that's a huge... After the 3D, because the only information they dropped was just a 3D Pikachu jumping up and saying, "Ah, Pikachu," and then other shit. No, this is... Those 1 million views are probably mostly from me. I watched this video all of the time.
There's a lot of information hiding in there, which is why we're sending it through a rigorous analysis process. But to do so, we've enlisted the help of a resident Pokemon master, Derek Bittner, who uncovered many of these details. So let's get started.
I like Derek. I think he's one of the ones that... No, Andre's the one that left.
None other than Pikachu
I think they
himself.
both did, actually.
Now don't worry, Pikachu's not actually Godzilla-sized.
Foreshadowing. Pikachu does become a kaiju.
Instead, when the camera zooms out, you can see he's just standing atop what appears to be the Eiffel Tower. And this probably isn't just for show. Instead, it suggests that the game takes place in a region inspired by Europe, if not France specifically.
They're good.
In fact, one of the gameplay scenes appears to show up.
Well, that kind of gives it away. I thought he was going solely off of the Eiffel Tower, but they show gameplay with it. That's okay. Well,
The game's take on that very same landmark in the background, and even the surrounding buildings have a strong European flair to them. It makes sense considering the first several Pokemon games took place in regions inspired by Japan, with the in-game map even bearing a similar geographical layout. Then Black and White switched things up with a region clearly inspired by New York. So it seems like a European-inspired region would be a logical place for the series to go next. In fact, the gameplay footage
I don't know about logical, but I mean, it makes sense.
shows off a lot of logical improvements for the franchise. Take for instance the fact that both the world and characters are now fully three-dimensional.
They never recovered from that. I know a lot of people online get upset when they're like, every time a Sonic comes up, they're like, oh, he had a shaky transition into 3D, but it's true. But now I understand it when they're talking about Pokemon. I agree, though. I don't think Pokemon... Black and White was the one, and Black and White 2, just pretty much everything in that DS generation. People still to this day say the DS games are like the best ones. They just never got the hang of making 3D routes feel non-linear, so it worked better in the pixel art style. I'm sure there's ways around it. Either you make the game completely different, like I think both the Sinnoh games they're doing are probably both steps in the right direction. Either you do something completely different, like Legends Arceus, super 3D open world, or you go back to the grid system, like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, which I like. I think the grid system works better. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed that it wasn't just like an 8th gen version of Diamond and Pearl. I expected like Gigantamax forms and stuff, and it being like Sword and Shield, because I liked Sword and Shield. But most of my fun I had with it was online, so I understand why people have faults with the story, because I played the story for a couple days and then beat the game and then never went back to it, and then I did a bunch of shiny hunting online and battles and training, and that was my experience, and I had fun doing it, but the story and the main game I did not care for.
And though the camera still appears to be automated, the new graphics engine allows it for it to be even more dynamic than...
Sunglasses. So, he left his sunglasses... Hold on. Let's watch this clip.
And though the camera still appears to be automated...
Before he... Hold on.
The graphics engine allows it for it to be even
Before
more
he swings. Okay. His sunglasses stop there. This is obviously like a glitch. It's not supposed to happen. He leaves his sunglasses behind. I remember one analysis video was like, oh, is this a new feature in the game? No, somebody's analysis says, oh, his glasses got left behind. That means you can customize your character. He was right, but for a completely weird reason.
black and white. And these improvements extend
He
even
fucked
beyond
up everything in the analysis section and somehow got to the same conclusion as everyone else.
capture all of the dramatic action. And it's perhaps these battles that best showcase the game's iconic...
It was really cool to see it go into 3D. It blew my mind. This is what, like, when did this video come out? 2013. I was 12. Blew my mind.
use of toon shading with the simplified lighting effects and character...
20... So Black and White came out 2010. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that just seemed like a shorter amount of time in my head.
Seamless
It looks just like the anime, folks.
On the visuals, we can see that the battles remain true to the series' roots. Of course, it's still turn-based, and we can see from the Pokeball icons in the corner.
It's still based.
The 6 Pokemon and max. Of course, the star of the attraction are the Pokemon themselves, and the trailer shows off 18 of them, 5 brand new ones and 13 returning. Among the new ones are what are presumably the 3 starter Pokemon.
Sorry.
Chespin,
Not
Fenfrey,
sorry,
and
though.
Grookey, representing grass, fire, and water respectively. We're pretty sure these are the 3 Pokemon you'll be choosing from at the start of your adventure, as their types are the exact same as the starters in every previous game. Plus, Nintendo always shows off the starters first. Beyond the starting Pokemon, the trailer also shows off the 2 legendary Pokemon that will represent the series, with each one actually bearing resemblance to its respective title. Notice how the flying one looks like a Y, while the deer-like one looks at least like the top half of the X.
When you're analyzing something in depth, you have to point that stuff out, but notice how it a little bit looks like the Y. Not a lot, you know, it's very subtle, but if you look really carefully, the Pokemon kind of looks like the Y logo. It's kind of weird. It's shaped like a Y, and if you look at this one, I skipped too far ahead, but they got Zygarde right. There he is.
And yes, the Pokemon will probably resemble that letter as well. So maybe it'll be a dragon or a sea serpent or something. But why Z? Well, besides the obvious fact that it comes after X and Y, those 3 letters
I come after X and Y.
also represent the 3 axes in the 3D environment, X, Y, and Z. And being as this is the first fully 3D Pokemon game, as well as the first to appear on a system with a 3D screen, well, it almost makes too much sense. Now getting back...
Pokemon Z does make too much sense. Not much more to add to that. It made too much sense that they couldn't do it. That's the problem. If it made some sense, they probably would have done it. But the fact that it made too much sense and they couldn't. It was just... It would have made too much sense.
Back in Pokemon themselves, the trailer also confirms at least 11 of the returning ones, some of which are on screen for just a split second. And they are Magikarp, Golurk, Munchlax, Kirlia, Pansear, Patrat, Pikachu, Litwick,
Pikachu.
Psyduck, Weevil, Audino,
Weevil? Oh my god. It's Weevil. I'm not gonna... All Pokemon pronunciations are wrong, and all of them are right. You just say whatever you prefer. But what you need to do is, even though what you say is wrong, defend it till you die. I will continue to say Arceus, and no one will be able to stop me. And it's Weavile. Obama Snow. There was another one that I didn't get. It was a pun, and I just said it like it was normal. I don't know which one it was.
Fu, and Dratini. Now the interesting thing is that every prior generation of Pokemon, that is one group...
Do you guys say... I used to say Zapdos, but now I say Zapdos. Because I think that's... Because there's no other A. Just Z-A-P-D-O-S.
5 is represented here, except for the second one. However, because Pikachu and Weevil are both present,
This guy's pissing me off.
confirms that the second generation of Pokemon must be here too, as both of them feature
All the
evolution
Pokemon are in the... Or you could transfer them all.
Pokemon Company president recently confirmed the game will have more than 700 Pokemon total.
That's a lot.
Counting for the new ones will likely be the most classic Pokemon.
700... Is that... That's not right, is it? Because Vivillon was very early in the Pokedex, and that was 666. I guess around Gen 5 they did have... Because they added like 100... They added like 150. Maybe it is 700. Or a little under 700. I just assumed every time... Like, they don't add 100 every time, exactly. But more or less, the number of Pokemon corresponds to the number of generations. So Gen 1 had in the hundreds, Gen 2 got into 200, Gen 3 300, Gen 4 400, Gen 5... I guess it went into 600. I didn't even think about that. Damn.
Entirely new, as in they're not simply reused from previous games, but they also appeared in polygonal form, like the recent Pokédex 3D. Just take a look at Pikachu here and see how he differs compared to his Pokédex 3D model.
Even a decade ago, we were comparing models. Also, I don't know what the I guess he's trying to like, oh, it's a completely different model, but I mean, obviously, like this is a lower quality video, but I think this looks better than this. I like the more saturated colors than the less. I know there was a purposeful reason they wanted to go for the Kensugimori watercolor colors, but I never like that change. I like when the colors are brighter
Now, of course, no Pokemon
and
game
sharper.
can be played without a Pokemon trainer, as that's sort of the main character. And the trailer confirms that you'll again have the choice of either a boy or girl one.
Fucking let's go. My favorite feature. Gender? Ah. Yes.
And interestingly, the girl's outfit appears to be almost identical to that of the Pokemon Ranger trainer class from the Black and White game.
I guess.
But there's something about this outfit.
Look at these little... See, if I put these in a video, they would piss me off because I'm very anal about little details like that. But it's $1 million, it's a million view video. People saw these little... It's fine. I'm complaining about... I got sour
Early
grapes.
on in the footage, there's a scene where the boy trainer's looking at himself in a mirror. It seems a little out of place. Unless you consider that mirrors, such as this one, might be where you get to customize your outfit. I mean, how else can you explain those sunglasses? But speaking of those glasses,
Wait, is this the one where he... Okay, hold on.
you can actually see him wearing them in every scene in the trailer, except in this clip. Where did they go? It further supports the idea that they're an optional accessory and perhaps just one of many.
Oh, no, that's what it was. You can see the the sunglasses come off his model. They get stuck behind here, like they don't go in the animation. But they didn't see that. They just saw this, and they're like, oh, this must mean you can customize your character because the sunglasses aren't here. Again, so this was the video where they got it right, but for the wrong reason. His sunglasses aren't gone. They're right here. The animation just didn't do anything.
Where did they go? It further supports
They
the
went
idea
back
that
there. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it.
optional accessory
I'm
and
gonna eat a
perhaps just
Subway
one of
cookie.
many. And being able to customize your character will also
And nobody will be able to stop me.
comment from the Pokemon Company president, in which he said they were trying to make it feel as if you're playing the game with others in real time by using an innovative communication system. Who knows what exactly that means, but assuming this involves a character
Who knows what this crazy kook was talking about?
appearing in other people's games, surely you want
What a wacky guy.
him or her to stand out in some way, and customizing their appearance might be just the ticket. Beyond the trainer's appearance itself, it looks like you'll be exploring the world in much the same way as before, traversing various routes and battling enemies along the way, who you can see standing around in several of the scenes. Now this
Who you could see standing around. That's also something people complain about.
particular clip, we can see how the new visuals actually enhance the sense of immersion. Notice how the little camera now enables you to see a town in the far distance. And if you look close, you can see that Pokemon centers are back too. And of course,
Pokemon... Wait, what do you mean? As you can see, Pokemon centers are back. I'm being very hostile. We really take this for granted. Or granted? We take it for granted. Because now we all complain about this stuff. When this came out, this whole 3D shit was insane. Pokemon was... It wavered on 3D. But it was never this 3D. It was insane to see it. It blew everyone's mind. It blew my mind, at least.
of course, the tall grass where you encounter random Pokemon returns as well. Though this time you'll actually see the Pokemon emerge from between the blades before battle, which is a nice touch. Another neat touch is that route numbers
I
are
guess.
actually marked in signposts in the world itself, without having to go up and read them. But that signpost is interesting for another reason too, as
So many little details. That, if you think about it, are really cool. But we, again, take them for granted.
it marks the return of Route 3. Let me explain. For the most part, route names have never been reused between Pokemon games. For example, the first generation of Pokemon games had routes 1 through 28, while Generation 2 had 29 through 48, and so on and so forth. And this was likely due to the fact that the earlier games all took place in similar regions,
Yeah.
which, as we pointed out before, were all based on Japan. But that all changed with Generation 5, which basically hit the reset button in route games and also featured the routes 1 through 23. And that's likely because those games took place in a faraway region, which, as you might recall, was based on New York. And since Route 3 appears here for the third time, it likely just lends further credence to the idea that this game
This
took
hurts my
place in
teeth.
a distant land
Like
compared
they
to the
sting
past.
when I eat this cookie.
Okay, that's enough about Route 3. Now let's take a look at some of the other areas you'll be visiting. First up is a brief look at a forest, which features some really nice lighting effects. It also appears you'll have an
Really nice lighting effects. I'm not adding a lot of commentary. I'm merely pointing out how cool this stuff was when it first came out. I'm gonna stop talking because my teeth really hurt. I got cavities.
ally for this section. Perhaps you have to escort her through the forest, or maybe you have to help her capture just the right picture, as she is carrying a camera after all. Another
Is she? Does Shauna have a camera in the game? Wait, hold on. Let me look at this.
Or maybe you have to help her capture just the right picture, as she is carrying a camera.
Is that a... I don't think that's a cam... I haven't played X and Y in a long time, but I don't think that's a camera. I guess I can understand... It just looks like a phone, really, like a thick 90s phone.
After all, another scene shows off a canyon with some strange buildings.
He's probably about to say something like, "Oh, we can go inside these." Till this day, again, like a decade later, we still want to know what's inside these. You can't go inside them.
But we really have no idea what they might be. Perhaps a research center of some kind? Then there are these 4 clips, which we think might offer a glimpse into some of the new gyms. The first one here looks like it might be the grass type gym, where you can swing from platform to platform using the ropes. Now the second clip is definitely from the gym.
I'm like a toddler eating cookies and drinking Kool-Aid into my mic.
Central pillars, which are similar to
Slurping.
past games. And we think this one is for psychic type Pokemon. Oh, and did you notice the 2 paths that extend from north and to the east before the building reforms?
No.
Maybe this one features a maze-like layout that's constantly changing. As for the dude standing there, we think he's the new gym guy, though he is quite a bit younger than past games. For the third clip, we think the spiderweb-like structure might mean this is a bug-type gym. And did you notice how the bubbles seem to fly off the wall?
Again, when you're analyzing something, you need to be very in-depth. You can't miss anything. But a lot of this, you would think goes without saying, but they have to say it, which is fine. It's just very funny to see a spider web with very big leaves implying you're a small insect-like creature. And then going like, we think this might be the bug type. I know it's a long shot. We think it might be the bug type gym.
Web upon landing on it? Maybe that's part of
I'm just
solving
in
the
a
puzzle.
hostile mood today.
And last
It's been an
episode,
hour and a
we had
half.
fire type gym.
Nearly an hour, 40 minutes. No shiny so far.
Alright, this is about
Can you
done.
believe that?
As usual, there's still just a couple of final
I'm
pieces
not
of
gonna have
the
any
puzzle.
luck with the Reggies
First
later.
up, watch the main character closely in this scene. He's not running, he's skating. And if you turn up the volume, you can even hear the sound of the skates if you listen closely. We can only guess that this might replace a bicycle from past games and serve as a faster
Was
way
the
to get
bike
around.
in X and Y? Like, I know skates were in it, but did it replace
Pokemon X and Pokemon Y are a little different from the American ones, and not just because of the non-English
the little
characters.
DNA?
If you look close, each one has what appears to be a rainbow-colored DNA symbol near the middle.
What does that mean?
Perhaps that offers a hint into the game's storyline, perhaps dealing with genetic engineering.
So before they kept adding new features to games or new battle mechanics, people didn't really pay much attention to those. But after Mega Evolution, floodgates were open. There were little diamonds in the Sun and Moon logo, which obviously is Z-moves, but everyone thought they were like, oh, you can like fuse with your Pokemon and become a human hybrid. In Sword and Shield, there was something like, I forget what it was.
If so, that might actually give new meaning to the titles Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, because as you might recall from biology class, X and Y are also the chromosomes that determine sex. Yep, they're just... You might recall from biology class, X and Y are also the chromosomes that determine...
Hey guys, you want to see the new Pokemon X and Y analysis? I wonder what they think is in the game.
sex.
Oh.
Why? Because as you might recall from biology class, X and Y are also the chromosomes that determine...
What's your favorite game explained quote? I like this one. Sex. I'm again, just an actual toddler. Keep hitting the wrong button. It's possible that shinies did appear, and I just looked away from the screen.
And with that, we're done covering everything we can dig out in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. As usual, let us know if we missed anything by posting in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to
Should we let them know if they missed something? I wonder what the comments are. People mad? It's pretty impressive how much you guys were able to infer prior to the game release. Gotta catch them all. Watching this to see all the information reflected what really happened. We didn't get Pokemon Z. Mirror was just showing up. Blah, 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 blah. Boring. Ha ha ha. No, the rainbow symbol is a Mega Evolution Stone XD. This is fun to watch after the game came out. I'm making fun of that person for making fun of them in retrospect, but also I am doing that same thing. I don't want to see people saying, oh, it's so weird to come back to this. I want to know what people wanted at the time. In 433, there is glasses hovering. Yep, see? That's what I'm talking about. This is the second analysis. Got less views, but still probably some good information in here.
Released a brand new trailer and some images for Pokemon X and Pokemon
And
Y
some
Wild.
images.
And you know what that means. It's time to start the old analysis machine and see what secrets they might be hiding. Now, I know we say this a lot, but the trailer itself doesn't actually show that much that's new. But fortunately, Nintendo also reveals some new information, including a picture of the world map they will also be analyzing. And to do so, we
X and Y, I think, is the one I care about the least. Because when it comes to, like, playing them actively, like, Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, those were, like, the most recent Pokemon games. So I still kept playing them, you know, shiny hunting, training all my Pokemon, transferring them all up. But X and Y was, because the new games always become the hub. I still have a bunch of Pokemon back in Moon because not all of them are in Sword and Shield. I'll transfer them all up once I put them all in a game, and I can't just leave them at home just in case it costs more money and they're going to extort me, hold my Pokemon hostage. But X and Y was never a hub game for me. Like, I don't know. I guess I was younger and I didn't start transferring stuff up until Gen 7. But I don't remember a lot about X and Y. I played it for a very little amount of time.
again consulted our resident Pokemon
I got the game a weekend and beat it 2 days later. And then I'm like, oh. I guess I'm done with the game.
Master Derek Bidner to uncover every secret Pokemon
Derek.
Pokemon Y might be
Let's
hiding.
go,
But before we
Derek.
start,
I love
please
Derek.
Check out our previous analysis if you haven't already, as we'll be referring to it throughout the video. And with that, let's get started. So the trailer opens up with another look at the game's main town, which we now know is called Lumio City, in the region of Kalos.
Correct.
And it appears to be far larger than any city in any of the previous Pokemon games. And if we take a look at the regional map, we can see the city is located smack dab in the middle of the area. And that's for good reason, as it appears the region was designed using a hub-and-spoke model as a base, with routes that radiate outward from the city center toward different destinations along the region's perimeter. In fact, if you've been to Disneyland, then you already know how this works. And Lumio City even has its own version of Disneyland's castle at the very center in the form of
I'm only really at the halfway point. This is my fourth juice box.
Lumio City frequently throughout the adventure, as you'll likely pass through it underway
Daddy
to
needs
the
his
region's
juice. I'm gonna be
destinations.
peeing like a
Now, we
stallion.
already mentioned in our previous
The things I do to cut back on soda.
resemblance to the Eiffel Tower, suggesting a heavy French, if not general European influence. And this is reinforced by most of the city's citizens wearing berets, which are commonly associated with France and other European countries.
Okay.
And check this out. If we compare the region's map to that of France, we can see that the two look remarkably similar in shape, right down to the ocean on the left and land to the right.
Correct.
Now, interestingly, in a recent press release, Nintendo referred to this region as also being in the shape of a star, albeit a crudely drawn one. But what's interesting about this is that a star has 5 points. And if you
That
look at
that is interesting. I'm just bullying now. This isn't. There's nothing to gain. We're not gaining new information. I'm simply just being mean. I'm cranky. You know. I didn't get a. There's 3 shinies I'm aiming for. I didn't find one yet. Maybe I'm just tired. You wouldn't like me without. Oh, I'm not me without my cup of Joe in the morning.
Lumio City, it appears to have 5 circular areas that might mark 5 different routes that radiate outward. And if we take a look at this gameplay clip from the trailer, we can see the trainer entering the city through what appears to be one of those paths. But did you catch the number on the wall marking it as Path 5? That might indicate that not only are there 5 paths in total, but it might also be referring to the route number, meaning routes 1 through 4 all lead from the city as well. Now let's get back to that map, as it reveals a ton of potential details about your journey through the Kalos region. Some of which we admit are kind of obvious, like this giant desert just west of town. But did you notice this is the same desert revealed in the previous trailer, right down to the
Did you know?
3 dome structures? Now before we speculated this might be some kind of lab or research facility. And while that may still be true, the map hints that it might be something else.
We are still speculating about this to this day. You cannot go inside there. They marked it on the map too. There's lava under it. There's got to be, because you can't even go inside in the game, right? Like there's a little like Team Flare grunt like battle thing underneath, but there's this one door where they're specifically like, oh, maybe someday we'll open it, and because there's no Pokemon Z, we don't know what's inside, and we never will, and we'll know in like maybe 20 years. We need 2 more console generations, because people say that Pokemon doesn't have patterns, it's random, but no. Every time they do a remake, it has to be on new hardware. Fire Red and Leaf Green on the GBA. Heart Gold Soul Silver were on the DS. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire were on the 3DS. And Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl on the Switch. Console generations normally last, especially if it's a handheld one like this, we're going to average around 7 years. So rounding up 20 years, 2 decades, and we may or may not find out what it is. I'm going to be that's horrifying to think about. I don't want to think about that anymore.
Because it appears that one of those dome structures is actually built on top of a lava pool, Maybe it's harnessing it for geothermal energy. And those nearby wind turbines sure do seem similar to those used in real life to generate electricity. Could we actually be looking at a power plant? Or maybe a research lab that requires vast amounts of energy?
We'll never know. I'm gonna be dead before we find out. It just occurred to me. I could die at any moment, and I'll never know what happened when I'm at the pearly gates and talking to the man upstairs himself. Any questions about my life? The one thing I will ask is, what is inside the geothermal lab in Kalos in the desert? And he will say, nothing. And then I'll go to hell.
Regardless of what it is, at least you know where it is. And that's not the only scene from the previous trailer we can place on the map. Do you remember this riverside clip? Well,
yes.
Based on the placement of the flowers, it appears to take place here in the southwest.
That's pretty good, actually. I think that is where it is. Pretty good analysis.
And then there was this clip of the same girl leaving a large mansion. Based on the bridge, we think it's taking place here in the southeastern location.
Also true.
But it's not only the old locations that we can play.
That's really a testament to how in-depth this map is. X and Y is way more linear than you would think. Maybe I'll replay X and Y someday. That's probably the generation I've played through the least. Maybe. That could be a nice thing. I don't want to emulate it though. If I'm playing games like that, the main thing I want is for streams going forward, I want to get a DS or a 3DS capture card. Probably a 3DS one because then I could capture DS games, and DS could play GBA games, but I could play that on the GameCube. I think it'd be a good investment, especially with how many DS and 3DS games I play. I have an idea going forward of like basically going back to a bunch of old DS games on the emulator to play. But for right now, they're like really expensive and they're hard to come by. So I might, even if I'll pay top dollar to get one, I may not even get one.
In the new trailer, we got a glimpse of a small town area with a fountain, which appears to take place to southeast of the city based on the similarly colored buildings, and yes, even that same fountain in the center. So that about covers it for the locations shown so far that we can confidently place. But what about all the locations on the map that we haven't seen yet? We think we may have some ideas of what they have in store for us. First up, let's take a look at this tiny town to the north. We have a sneaking suspicion this might just be where you start your game, based on this tiny footprint and isolated
I don't think that's right.
the location. If we're right, you'd probably start off with
You're not.
one of the 4 buildings here, and then meet with the professor.
Or maybe that is where you start the game. But it doesn't look, I don't remember it being like autumn themed.
What could be the northern building here to get your first Pokemon?
I'm just gonna catch a Pokemon to feel something. Uh-oh. I'm using the worst way possible of doing this, which is the Joy-Con. If there is a shiny, and I have to catch it with the Joy-Con, and I don't catch it, I'm gonna lose my shit. That's probably what's gonna happen, though. Ignore all them. So now the catch combo is up to 55. That doesn't do anything aside from spawn more Pidgey. And also, if I see another shiny Pidgey, I'll catch it. Because it won't break the chain, and it's just a free shiny. The only thing that breaks the chain is... failing to catch it, or catching something that isn't Pidgey. Obviously, if I was hunting Bulbasaur, I would want to catch multiple Bulbasaur, but it would be harder. And more Bulbasaur would spawn. So, like, if I'm hunting shiny Pidgey, which I did get a shiny Pidgey, this would be the way to do it. But I think it's easier to just get a bunch of shiny Pidgey. Normally, what you would do would get, like, catch 39 Pidgey and then go to a late game area, so you don't have to catch, like, 39 Chansey, which would be harder. The problem is, I'm in a very early game area, so this was just poor planning on my part. Maybe what we'll do... Well, even if that is the case, I haven't found a shiny Pidgey since I started doing this. Maybe what I'll do is try and do a catch combo of Bulbasaur. Because Bulbasaur is still... They spawn less frequently. That's what we'll do. Because, we still got like an hour left. I don't know. I feel like... But of the 3 ones we wanted to catch, we haven't gotten anything yet. How about this? I'll make a deal with you. Because the Pokemon keep running into me. The next Bulbasaur that runs into me will start a new Bulbasaur catch combo. That's what we'll do. And then hopefully we get at least one of the 3. And of the 3, I want shiny Bulbasaur the most. It's of the 3 though. It's the worst shiny, but it's a Pokemon I like the most out of the 3. Yeah, we'll do that. So if a Bulbasaur walks up to me, I gotta catch it. Then that's the new combo.
And by the way, did you notice a large tree here with a giant clock built into it?
No.
We can't help but wonder that clock might actually display the real time, meaning that the real-time clock from past games might be returning as
Oh,
well.
by the way,
world
in
will change
between
depending on the
update on the
game.
phone case, I
But
lost
all the
another
same
bit.
ones, we don't think the seasons are returning, and here's why. Did you notice this area appears to be themed to the autumn season?
Yes.
Well, when we look around the map, we can see the other 3 seasons are represented too. We have summer
I'm gonna be like Ryback in that one video.
the snow-covered area to the east, and spring in the flower-rich southwestern area, which is a level of diversity we haven't seen before in a Pokemon game outside of actual seasons, which would make
Uh-huh.
the presence a little redundant if not confusing
Sorry.
when we're actually here. Okay, that's enough about seasons. Let's look at some more of the nearby areas. There appears to be a windmill in that winter area we just mentioned. Could that be home to the ice gym? And if we look at the opposite side of the map, we can see a cathedral-like structure that bears a suspicious resemblance to the Notre Dame. We can't help but wonder this might be where this clip from the first trailer takes place due to the high ceilings. Could this be the fire?
And the fire? That's fucked up. Did Notre Dame actually burn down? But that happened way later. This analysis really did get everything right.
Gym? And just
Is
south
that
of
fucked
is
up?
a
I think that might be
strange
fucked up.
structure, which further suggests that France won't be the only European influence on the game's world. Now let's take a look at this mysterious mountain castle to the east. Could this be the location of the Elite Four?
Yes.
It's pretty out of the way, and this path leading up to it might just be Victory Road. But we're really just guessing. Finally, if you look close, you might have noticed a bunch of caves throughout the map. But did you see the one here along the shoreline? And that indeed is a cave, and that likely means that the surf ability, which allows you to ride a water-type Pokemon, is back too. And speaking of riding Pokemon, one of the clips in the trailer shows the trainer riding one of the newly announced ones, Go-Goat, through the city. Now, according to a recent Nintendo press release, it seems you'll only be able to do this in specific parts of the city. But why? After all, the first trailer already confirmed a lot of roller skates to get around faster. What's the purpose of riding a Pokemon? Maybe you'll have to ride them to get to certain parts in the city. Or maybe there are events that require you to ride them, like a race. We're really not sure. But it seems that riding Pokemon through town isn't the only change in how you'll be getting around. If we take a...
I just zoned out and realized I wasn't doing commentary for this, and I was just playing someone else's video. I don't want to do that. I will eat the chips in silence. I'm almost done. I promise. Trying to speed run these chips. Okay. Uh-oh. The thing about having the max lore down is that every step you take, or every like movement or whatever, the max lure doesn't go by time, it goes by steps. So as long as you're not moving, the max lure will keep things spawning. So I'm waiting for stuff to come to me. I tried to swallow the chips too fast. That's on me. Kids don't do that. But if the Bulbasaur does come to me and I catch it, then it'll break the Pidgey chain. So less things will come to me, but I will have to walk around for the Bulbasaur. I don't think I'll run run out of max lures. I don't have any money. Do I have any more max lures, though? I don't think so. So this is what we're working with. Backed up against a wall. Oh my god. Sorry. I already made the deal that if a Bulbasaur walks into me, I'll catch it, and then we'll do the Bulbasaur catch combo instead of the Pidgey one. We need to mix this up. This analysis video has been going on for too long. They got most of it right. Let's go back to Total Pokemon Island, shall we? If you just came to the stream, I will not elaborate. It's Total Drama Island, but with Pokemon. They're introducing the characters right now.
Fine, good. Porygon. Cool. Trap, trap. That's not all he says. No, it's not. Okay. Next we have
Okay.
Eevee and Lickitung.
You know what? I take back what I said about Trico. Lickitung was my favorite.
Gotta go, sorry. Licky, licky, yum, yum, in my tummy, yum, yum.
Good. I died. My little fucking, when does this come out? 2009? My little 8-year-old ass was dying. Almost like I'm dying right now.
You must be ready for the food. Next we have Mareep and Magby. Alright, see you guys later.
They don't even get a little introduction. They don't get to say one funny line. It just, see you guys later. That's so unfair.
Look, it's Spiel, Chinchou, and Horsey. Alright, now that we have all the
Some of them have a blue glow around them. The Totodile did too. I guess when their outline is blue, well, Spheal isn't though. Just some sprites.
time to go,
I'm pretty sure it uses Heart Gold and Soul Silver sprites.
campers. You
Wait, no, 2009. When did Heart Gold Soul Silver come out? September 2009. Okay, so, but when did the game come out in Japan? Oh, initial, okay. So the game hadn't even come out in Japan. So yeah, no, these are Diamond and Pearl. Or, wait, did Platinum? Okay, hold on. Did Platinum come out after Heart Gold Soul Silver? Platinum. I don't think I spelled that right. Okay, no. Okay, it did. So, I guess that makes it. Because it went Ruby, Sapphire, and then Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Emerald. But this went Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and the Heart Gold Soul Silver. And then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was technically the third version. It was supposed to be Z. Or all the ideas for Z got put into that. Okay, so these are Platinum sprites. I choked once, like 5 minutes ago, and I never recovered. It's because it's warm. It's... Tag yourself, guys. Which team are you? You forgot the name again. I think this might be my team. Wait, no. Okay, so I got a favorite on each team. I'm pretty sure. But who's got the majority? I like Trico and Licky Tongue, but they're on separate teams. You know, lovers, haters to lovers story. You know, maybe I like the Super Seals or whatever it was called. Does this have subtitles? You can see. I also like some of these. You can see the watermark. Okay. Auto-generated, so hopefully they're right. See, it's an eating challenge. If I'm reviewing these as a highbrow reviewer, being like, oh, well, this is obviously bad characterization. But, like, this episode, first off, it's almost halfway done. We still need an elimination, and we just got the introduction to the characters, introduction in quotations. They're about to introduce the challenge. We don't get a lot of character development in this episode. We don't get a lot of characterization in general. They just eat cookies and then run away. Spoilers, but this is the one, every time I go back, I'm like, I'm going to try and watch it the whole way through again, like I did as a kid. I get to this episode, and then I stop. So they're eating lava cookies. Wait, hold on. How's the stream sound? I haven't checked in a while. So they're eating lava cookies. Wait, hold on. How's the stream sound? I haven't checked in a while. You can't even really hear Oops. Hear the desktop audio, can you? Let me turn this up. You can hear the grain behind him.
Alright, everyone happy? Yeah. This isn't so hard. It's not even that hard.
So now you can hear the voice acting I was referring to.
So much for that. He's the first one out. That'll never happen to me.
I believe this is Trico. Yep.
So much for that, Trico.
See, the Trico voice is very distinct.
Looks like they're all the
They're simply running away. It's not a lot of characterization, but they got a lot of characters to introduce in a very short amount of time.
It's going after a Pokemon. I don't feel so good.
Is that Spheal? That's Swinub.
Oh no. This could happen to any of us. Ow, ow, ow.
I mean, like, his characterization, no, but as far as, like, typing, like, the grass and ice types went out because it's a lava cookie. It's hot.
Alright, so now it's 7. Wow, to 10. This doesn't look good.
You forgot. And the host is his self-insert as well.
Alright.
I ate this shit up all the time. I loved this.
7.
I made my own. I wish I could show you my own,
Oh, no.
but I don't think I ever...
Lose.
They either got taken down or I didn't upload them correctly. If I could bring out my old family's Dell from 2012 or like 2010 and bring up all these old PowerPoints, I'm pretty sure I bricked that computer though. So I don't even know if that'd be possible. I've said this before. I'm a very sad person, all right? If I could time travel at any point and like I could be invisible and just kind of blend in, I would just go back in time, or I like go back in my own body. I would go back in time and just watch TV or watch YouTube. good old days. Everyone's nostalgic for their childhood, but rarely are people's childhoods actually good. Or rather, the time period that they grew up in.
What will happen now?
Place your bets, chat. Who's gonna win?
Oh no! Looks like you're
Can you hear what's happening now? Hold on. Can you hear what's happening now? Hold on. Well, I guess I didn't realize because my computer audio is turned down. But as long as you can hear it in contrast to me, that's fine.
four of us, and Nick is home to Norma.
We're where we should be.
Isn't burning. You jinxed us. No, I didn't. It's not like a fire type are gonna go at.
So that was Chimchar talking. I hope Chimchar doesn't get voted off for. I don't even remember. If this is the one I watch the most, I don't remember what happens.
Okay, scrap that.
Every couple of years, I'm like, I'll try and rewatch it, see what kid me saw on it.
It burns up. Ladle ball.
He fucked up the name again.
That wins it for the APOM.
That challenge was like a minute and a half long.
In front of
And now they gotta eliminate
I have
someone.
13 seals.
Better not be fucking Chimchar. I'm gonna be pissed if they vote off Chimchar. He jinxed it.
In my hand,
Never
I
mind,
hold
this is my
12
favorite team. The Super
Oranberry.
Seals or whatever.
If you do not get an Oranberry, you must leave the island and never come back. Let us begin. Alright. The first three go to...
There's a bit, I don't know if it's in this episode, but I remember when on one of my rewatches where like a bunch of Oranberries fly out and he didn't remember how many he sent out, so he goes, "Oh, 8? Oh, that's a lot." Like he forgot.
Lickitung, Magby, and Chimchar.
Chimchar's safe. We're good.
Next three.
Lickitung is
go
also
to
safe. I hope Larvitar's safe.
Murkrow,
I fear. Oh,
Horsea,
Larvitar and Totodile.
Marie.
I don't remember who gets voted off.
The next 5. Wow, that's a lot. Go
Yeah, that. He's just 5. Oh,
to Jigglypuff,
nice.
Totodile,
Epic.
Porygon,
I fear for
Mischievous,
Larvitar.
and Snorunt. Larvitar.
I remember Oddish being a more crucial character in the second season, but I think Larvitar sticks around in this because I remember Pupitar. Well, no, I remember them both being in Total Pokemon Action a lot, but I don't remember this season. Maybe they come back, but if I remember, these were two pretty crucial. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different series.
Yep. Larvitar.
Well, I guess Oddish got voted off first. How many of you guessed Oddish? You get extra points if you. Yep, Le Guitar Oddish.
On the first episode, I thought it was useful. I mean, I'm really useless.
It's a damn shame.
There you have it. Oddish is the first one voted off TPI. What will happen next week?
Did you say TDI? It's TPI. I think it is plausible deniability that that's how it ends. What will happen next on Total Pokemon Island? Oh, the big sleep. Okay. No, Dad, I do it fine. Okay. So Oddish is voted off. Now we're getting some character. This episode's the same length, but we're gonna get some character now, some development. You guys are gonna get invested in these characters. I'm a maniac. I'm losing it. I need to explain to you why I like this. The intro is very long though. You can see Oddish is blacked out. This is still okay. Hold on.
Look at some of the latest
Nope. I can't. Can I not type? Let's do worms. So yeah, this, which is our BVB season 3, which was just Total Drama as well. Hold on. I did the same thing. I don't know why I'm shitting. I obviously didn't do it in PowerPoint, but this is pretty much the same thing, just with us and gameplay. I don't know why connection's really bad for everything else when I'm streaming. I guess because it's like intensive. Get to the intro bit. I was gonna make a point. Here's the intro. I aped the bit. It registered in my brain and imprinted on me. So now when I was doing it, the person that got voted off, they got blacked out. See? I stole that from Total Pokemon Island. Came out 11 years apart. He got to it first.
Amazing APOM. I just like to congratulate us on winning the first challenge ever. But before we get started with the party, let's thank the person who won the challenge. Baltoy, come on down. Oh, thank you, Bulbasaur. But I cannot leave the precious Cherubi.
So this is the first ship in the show. I never cared much for the ships on this show. I just like the funny fat character and Trico. Obviously, that becomes a running thing in my life, IRL. But yeah, the first ship... Well, we know Totodile chews on Jigglypuff, and Baltoy likes Cherubi for whatever reason. We're gonna write down the shipping chart, alright? We're gonna need to keep track of this.
Yeah, but don't you remember? You're the first one who got out on our team. Shut up, Talo. You lost too. Yeah, but at least I got farther.
At least the Tailo voice is kind of like a bird.
Fight out of this? No. Good, because I know you're a wimp. You're the wimp! Guys, break it up.
Bulbasaur is the
Supposed to be
team
a
leader,
team.
obviously. We're getting a little more
I'm
character.
going. Me too. Oh well, let's get this
See, this is really a masterstroke of script writing if you think about it. Because in very little time, we got characterization for Baltoy, Trico, Tailo, and Bulbasaur. All in a short amount of time. It's very basic characterization, but it helps down the line, and it gets us connected to some relatable characters like Bulbasaur. We identify with his plight, and we want him to you know, overcome his own demons. And it's very I wrote about this for my college essay. If you follow Bulbasaur throughout the series, you see the steady progression. I'm bullshitting.
started. Hello, amazing Apom.
Amazing atheist.
I hope I'm not intruding on anything, but it's time for our next challenge. Actually, we were just about to have our party. Sucks for you! Alright then.
Nice.
Let me get every camper, and we'll start the challenge. Welcome!
There they are.
Today's
There
challenge
he is.
an Awake-a-thon.
What a
You're all
thon.
probably wondering, what's an Awake-a-thon? You have to stay up for, I don't know, however long it takes.
You gotta stay up for... Fucking, I can't be fucked. I don't know.
The last person awake wins it for their team.
This could... It's
The
not...
team loses, blah, blah,
I don't know. I want Nicky Noro to. I want to know what he's up to. I want to pick his brain because I need to know behind the scenes how much of this was written and how much of it was because if the whole show is improv, that's pretty impressive. This is his old account. I think he made a new one. Yeah. Shut up. Only 3K. So this is the new one, I think. Still, last uploaded video was 9 years ago. Channels. Oh. I like these people. Wait, we can gain something from this. So obviously, okay, not a lot. This was a person who I looked up to a lot or really loved the content. Only 500 or around 500. I could surpass this. That's good. Oh my god. That will blow my... Forget Smosh, forget PewDiePie, forget T-Series, Ray William Johnson, all that shit. If I surpass Nicky Noro 2's second channel and subscribers, I'll shit my pants. Obviously, well, I gotta surpass the first one first. Misdreavus525 is the first person that made Total Pokemon Island, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't I thought Nicky Noro was the only one back in the day. But no, it was like multiple people made their own. I made my own, but I only cared about Nicky Noro's. So, okay, so he follows ContraPoint, so he probably agrees with me on some stuff. Brandon Rogers, Gus Johnson, Ninja Sex Party, Jew Paul's Drag Race. Carolyn Consnar, Danny Gonzalez, Rubber Ninja. That's cool. Well, he clearly still watches... Is he still a he? I remember he got really into brony stuff, and there is a brony to trans pipeline. Favorites. We're digging through some trash right now. He put that in his favorites playlist. Wait, oh! Shane Dawson, let's fucking go!
It's Chris.
His music. What a cool guy. Oh, his other character. That's the one that said the funny N-word. Oh, they got fucking Dance Central. Why everything he does is sponsored by Dance Central? Okay, so there's also, this is from a while ago, all right? His favorites are from a while ago. There is also surprisingly a Shane Dawson to ContraPoints pipeline, but it's more of like a self-correction kind of thing. This is from 9 years ago.
Super duper effective.
His voice got so much deeper.
It, them, I'll just call it he.
Oh. Thanks for the NB rights, Nikki Nor. So, I think they're they're a year younger than me. So they're 19. If you are ever seeing this, I want you to come on stream. I need to know if this is improvised or not. This is a huge part of my childhood.
Bye-bye. Votes off. Goodbye. Yay. All right then. Let's get started.
A Bulbasaur has not ran into me yet.
Now, if you fall asleep or have to leave for some important reason,
Maybe
stop.
by a certain timestamp, I'll just start going after Bulbasaurs.
Jigglypuff hide.
Is Jigglypuff hot? Okay, so I think we get more ships now.
Fine.
3 hours later. That's how you know that time has passed.
Ah, this is getting us nowhere. It's been 3 hours, and everyone's still here. How are we gonna win?
I think that's Tailo.
I've got an idea.
That's Mischievous.
Hypnosis.
Yeah. That seems rather unfair. Got him.
Line up, Zigzagoon and Happini. You're all out for falling asleep. Huh? Better go then.
He's doing a lot of challenges like this where you just gotta get rid of the people in bulk because there's not enough. Later, I think towards the merge, the characters maybe. I'm defending a show that no one else cares about, but I think maybe if I remember, they get more characterization around the merge. But right now, there's just too many players in this field, and you just gotta get rid of. I'm gonna go after the Bulbasaur. I'm gonna flip a coin. No, I'm not. I think I just need to pull the trigger and go after that Bulbasaur. The Pidgey thing's obviously not working. I'll play this still. But whatever. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna start going after. I'm starting a Bulbasaur chain. It's 39, right? You need 39. I could do that in the allotted time. I'm breaking my Pidgey chain. Here it comes. All this time.
I'm wet. I'm going.
He didn't even fall
That leaves
asleep.
us with
He
10
just got
on
wet.
Pokemon and 11 on the seal. What
I'm
will happen
using
next?
the trick. I stared into its eyes. If I fail to catch this, I think it still breaks the chain. Maybe, you know what? Because Bulbasaurs are harder to catch. Maybe this isn't the right way to go about this. I give up.
I'm feeling cold.
I take back what I said.
Oh no, icy wind!
Wait for Pidgey to come to me.
All right then. Everyone who's frozen.
I think the Pidgey chain is still active.
Cynical.
I had a moment of weakness. All right,
Excellent.
but hold on.
Please leave. Okay. All right. This leaves us with 6 on the seal and 5 on the.
It's a great throw. Do you see that?
What will happen now?
Okay.
I wasn't sleeping. Okay, Mary. From what you just said.
Okay. That's my line. That's my. Okay. So the Pidgey catch combo is still up. I was right though. If it's only Pokeballs, Pidgey's easier to
Mary,
catch.
Get out of here.
We're keeping the Pidgey shiny chain. I take back what I said about Bulbasaur. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
You know to stay awake any longer. Power guard.
I cannot stay awake. It seems like Balto and Porygon are very similar, if not the same character. The Jigglypuff voice pretty good, Taylor voice pretty good. I guess it makes sense because 2009, so he was 7. My God,
Looks like
we're watching 7-year-old content. I love the 7-year-old content because I was 8. I was his superior, and I'm like, this guy's fantastic. You ever watch someone making content and it's fantastic content? Interesting enough, he's subscribed to Caroline Constar, who's like younger than you, but way more popular and better at everything. That really gets my jealousy bones going. But then I look at people like Germa or Red Letter Media, who I like and respect a lot, and they're very popular. I don't want to say in their old age because they're just like in their late 30s or 40s. Really, there's no age bracket on when you can be doing this. I would like to be doing this my whole life. I'll do it in my 40s if I fucking have to. But I don't want to think about it.
time to go. One of the seals.
Damn, the seals keep losing.
In front of me are 12 seals.
I wasn't even really
We have
paying.
11
I guess
seals.
Marie, because
One of you is going.
she's
And
like, oh, I
you'll
wasn't
never come
sleeping.
back, ever.
The coolest thing about this, sorry, let me sell you guys on Total Pokemon Island a little bit more. So not only is they get eliminated, but some of them evolve, which I thought was really cool. Why can't they evolve in normal Total Charm Island into different creatures? But I remember Flaffy as a character going forward.
So.
But I don't know if Flaffy, if Mareep evolves in the next season or if he comes back. But I don't even know if they get voted off in this one.
3 go to.
I thought that was go to Mareep. I would have looked like an idiot.
Tongue and Porygon. The next 3 go to Murkrow, Totodile,
Is it Miss Drevis gonna get
and
eliminated?
Magby.
Because she helped with the
There
hypnosis
are
thing.
Only 6 of you left. No wait. Yes, 6.
Good job, buddy. Marie, it's probably Mareep,
4
right?
go to
That was 5. Wait, no, that was 4. He was right.
Drevis,
I don't know why I'm editorializing this again.
Jigglypuff, and Snorunt. The final
Oh.
two.
It's,
Horsey
it's
and
probably
Mareep.
Horsey gets it, right? I think Marie
The final
believes.
Oranberry goes to
Play dramatic music. Yeah. Now that's the one I remember. See, camera work.
Mary.
What?
Horsey, it's time to go.
I'm genuinely shocked by that.
Of all the kids, nothing. I didn't.
I agree.
I have a cold. You're all.
Oh,
mean.
because
I hate
she
you
like
all.
sneezed
I hope
something
you
on them.
die.
I'm pretty sure. No spoilers, because we're obviously gonna get all the way to the end of this stream.
What will
But
happen next
I'm pretty
time?
sure Horsey comes
Will
back.
the Seals finally win or lose? Find out on the next TPI.
It's dodgeball. It's dodgeball. I knew it. It's fucking Pokeball, dude. I'm not catching the Bulbasaur. It came to me. Oh, I saw that. Oh, Windows XP. Let's go. Alright. No, there's just more. I want to watch the Pokeball Challenge. I really do. And we're going to come back. And I'm going to let you finish, right? But I'm going to watch the Pokemon AMVs. The ones I watched were, Infernape. I thought he was so fucking cool. 1 year ago. No, we need to go far back. 10 years ago. You could see the little red bar because I watched it. Again, February 2011. Something happened very early 2011 that made everyone want to make or made me want to start maybe all the videos I watched just happened to be in that month and people were always making Pokemon content. And this is when I started watching. Damn. But I don't remember if that's the one I watched. Do you know what happens if you look up Dark Spyro? I wonder if it's still like this. I was into Skylanders, and then retroactively got into Spyro because of Skylanders, because Dark Spyro and Cinder were characters. And if you looked up Dark Spyro, one of the top ones is just an AMV. You know, Skylanders Academy, Skylanders, Skylanders, Skylanders. Here it is. Yep, this is the one. This used to be the top. I imagine this is probably gonna get copied. Yeah. Secret side of me. Oh, you get the point. And it's just Dark Spyro fan art. That's what it is. Man, can you, if you guys can accomplish anything aside from getting me Twitch affiliated and aside from beating the Nicky Nor subscriber count, can we get Dark Spyro Monster to the top? If you like, so the most popular thing is like 200,000 or like around there. We need enough people to watch that Dark Spyro AMV that it gets back to the top. It's bugging me that it's not at the top. Is this the one I watched? Or is this the one I watched? I'm trying to figure out which one I watched as a kid. The problem with AMV is it's a lot of copyrighted music. Monkey. Something about hearing edgy music and seeing Fire Monkey. I thought Infernape was cool. Whose song is this? Breaking Benjamin. No offense is Breaking Benjamin, more like haha Monkey. I miss Diamond and Pearl 2 years ago. What if Giovanni sponsored Ash Ketchum? Well, what next? You want to just look up Pokemon Creepypasta? I think I know most of them already. Mr. Creepypasta. All Pokemon... Okay, this is a 3-hour video. Spooky Halloween. Yeah.
Was the director of the original games, Satoshi Tajiri. When told about the deaths surrounding the games, he seemed slightly uneasy.
What? Okay, slightly uneasy seems to be... Obviously, this didn't happen. But if I made a game and then people were like, yeah, a bunch of kids kill themselves because you're a game, I'd probably be a little upset.
But admitted nothing.
Slightly unnerved might be an
He led them
understatement.
to the main programmers of the game, the people responsible for the actual content. The detectives met Taki Moriyota, one of the main programmers of the game.
And he said, ha ha ha, I did it.
He did not seem uneasy, but very kept.
Oh, so he killed those kids.
Explaining that it was impossible to use something like a game to cause such deaths. And also, bringing up the point that not all the children were affected.
They're saying this guy's suspicious because he's right. You can't use a game to make people kill themselves. And, wait, what was the second point?
Deaths. And also, bringing up the point that not all the children were affected.
That's true. That's for true. They're like, oh, what is this guy hiding? But no, he's right. He's absolutely telling the truth.
He brushed it off as some kind of odd coincidence or mass hysteria.
Thousands of people kill themselves. It's kind of a weird coincidence. It's a little coinky doink if you think about it.
It seemed like he was hiding something. But
he's hiding the fact that everyone he works with is insane.
He did say
It's gonna hurt my
something
teeth again, but I feel like I should eat this last cookie.
Takanori had heard a rumor going around that music for Lavender Town, one of the locations in the game, had caused some of the children to go ill. It was only a rumor, and he had no real definite...
But that's just a theory. I have 37 minutes left. No shinies. None of the 3. I'm just notoriously online. But regardless, if we hit the time, I'm exiting out of the game. And next stream we're playing Sonic Colors Ultimate. That's what I said what we would do. It's obviously a huge waste of time. But I had fun. And I still am currently having fun. Is it really a waste of time if you're here with your friends and you're having a good time? It's not wasted time if you're enjoying it. But I just hope, I pray to the Poke Gods that hopefully I can get one fucking thing. So I could say the stream was worth something.
Backup. But it was still something to look into. He pointed
So
to
everyone knows
detectives.
about Lavender Town Syndrome. How
Jujutsu
strange do these creepypastas get
music
farther in the video? Oh, it's White Hand and Buried Alive?
Everything. I decided to just keep him in his Pokeball for the trip, even
What
if
is
his
this?
psychic powers were good against the poison Pokemon that practically ruled this place.
Blood Red.
I took the ball.
I like the Wacky Circus classical music.
I made sure I had plenty of potions, antidotes, and burn heals. And after finding
You better have
satisfaction in
burn
my
heal.
stores, I slung the bag across my back and called out my Rapidash.
It's so
I
not
kindly asked if
scary
she would
when
lighten
they
up the
play
dark
sounds
energy
like
for
that.
me, and the Pokemon whinnied and flared brightly.
You whinnied. Ah,
And I smiled and thanked her.
I'm losing my mind.
Guess that was a yes. I'm so tired.
I feel like I lack context here. I did skip far ahead. Hold on, you know what I watched? If I look this up, it's probably just going to be the fucking Smosh video, but Pokemon in real life. It's just basically a compilation of images that kind of look like real things, and one of them had a jump scare at the end of it, and I kept watching the video over and over, and I kept falling for the jump scare every time. 50 Pokemon you're glad don't exist in real life. Yeah, here we go. 5 Pokemon caught on tape. This isn't the one I watched, but this is, you know, in the same species. You see, there's Vileplume. I wanna be... Nope. I don't think so. I think that will also get... That's why the first... Smosh's first video that blew up was them singing the Pokemon theme song. That video got taken down. And then they made... Hold on. They made Pokemon was completely within their right to take it down. I think copyright in general is like very abused on YouTube, but it was literally just them playing the theme song. So this is like their subscriber special or something. Shh, yeah, you know. And this is their parody of it. This is a Smosh.com production, I'll have you know.
It was the year 2005.
When did this come out? 2010. Oh, I guess this is the 5-year anniversary. And they like paint them as like evil demons. Yeah, they get really mad at. It wasn't. This is a parody. I'm sorry, Smosh. It's a good video. I'm glad you blew up by singing the Pokemon theme song, but it was not. You singing... I'm not... They obviously don't stand by this anymore. It's just I remember this video, and even at the time, I'm like, this is kind of weird. Into a tool. Yeah, they're like, oh, we don't like Pokemon anymore because they copyright striked us. Nice. Oh, that was rough. I don't want to bring up old videos and be like, look what this guy fucking did, but... Squinty eye thing is not great. Well, this is not how I wanted this to go. I thought it was just gonna be like, ha, they're whatever. Let's move past it. There's a bit where they actually go and fight. I guess that's true. They still got popular after. Like, it didn't matter that the video wasn't up. They brought a ton of people to their... It's weird to die on a hill about this now, especially when I'm defending a giant, the biggest, like, not the biggest corporation, but, like, the most financially, whatever. I can't put words together. It's weird. It's weird is what it is. That's not a parody, that's just... I like that, that's funny. This is probably also, like, very much a joke. I can't see any actual contempt for Pokemon in this video, but it's weird. Because Smosh is in the wrong here. So this was the 5th year anniversary. I hope they did... What did they do for 2015? What did the comments think about this? This was the best collab of 2010. Niga, Higa, and Smosh. Such a good memory. So nostalgic. There's no better team. Yes, they were right. The best duo. Imagine how many views the original parody would have by now. 2014 was a golden years of Smosh. Which Smosh was just Anthony and Ian. Does nobody see the problem with it? Like, it's not a... It's the same. Oh, there's Niga Higa. It's the same as like what was it? There was some fucking. I can't even know. I can't even know. Oh my god. Of like, oh, a Nostalgia Critic. Whenever he would just, well, his was actually a review. I'm gonna defend the critic here. What he was doing was entirely transformative, and then he had characters that would play studio executives in his videos. And I guess he personalized it. And he's like, oh, these people copyright striking me. They just, they don't like my my reviews, and they're here to take down my opinion. They didn't care about that. They just cared about the clips being used. Similar to this, they're taking it very personally. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna retract because There are other videos on YouTube of just the theme song. So I guess because it made a ton of money and got millions of views, they took it down. They shouldn't have taken it down. I'll say that. They probably should not have taken the original video down. It was very shitty, but this is a very weird response. Kinda cringe. I don't remember Nigahiga being in this video, though. That's a nice little gift. There was a period, maybe, I don't know if he just liked ninjas, but every time people needed a ninja in a video, they had Nigahiga be one of them. I don't know if it was like oh, this is, you know, a stereotypical Asian guy. Maybe he just like, you know, maybe he just like choreography and ninjas. We can only hope. You know, we can hope he looks back on this and has nothing but joy. He's like, oh, I love doing that. But that's a huge assumption, I think. When I saw this, I thought it was so fucking epic, dude. They're beating the shit out of these Pokemon executives. No. Okay, yeah, I did mean to run. I thought I did the right thing. Well, they killed Nigahiga. He's dead.
Check out the new shirt and bloopers and deleted scenes by clicking the link in the description.
Okay, so this is okay. This is a parody, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like, am I in the wrong here? Right, because this song was also just playing it, but it didn't get 24 million views, so maybe that's why they didn't care. Caterpie's number 4. I need to find the one where it was like, oh, look at these spooky, look, a real, one was a Machamp, but it was just Randy Orton photoshopped. Some of them were like, well, this is actually real, but the Randy Orton one, I'm like, that's just Randy Orton. If it involved wrestling, they couldn't get it past me. I knew better. That's just an axolotl. Okay, I've got a feeling this video is gonna be that's a parrot. It's not an armadillo. What is it? That's like a, what is that? It's an enchilada, dude. There was one that was, hold on, if I could find it, it was Mewtwo caught on tape, and it was just a creepy alien. I didn't type any of that right. What if Mewtwo was real? I'm serious. What if Mewtwo was real?
To engineering a founded the Pokemon mainly because, well, he exemplifies that overlord.
Where's the creepy alien video that says Mewtwo spotted IRL? I have a feeling I will never catch it. I'd catch it. I'll never find it. Can I filter by, like... If I go upload date, it will go in the yeah, it'll do the most recent upload. I wish there was a way to filter it, like, in the opposite direction. Go look up Pokemon Real. Pokemon Go really... See, these are too recent. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago. It's got to be, like, forever ago. 1 year ago, 1 year ago. Maybe I'll see some... This isn't the Pokemon the musical I like. It's the other one I like. 1 month ago. Maybe I'll just watch this and see if any of the pictures are reused. I love this generic YouTube music. Well, that's your flare. This is just like some other people's fan art. I'm sure the original video was also that, but that one's like a weird stuffed furry thing. I don't... I remember this one a lot. This one popped up a lot. Okay, and they put their shitty watermark over the other people. That's fucked up. Fuck you, Tup Viral. I don't remember seeing that one. That one's pretty good. He's got little claws at the end of his tongue, too. Little pincers. Like pincer. I remember seeing that one, too. Please show me the I think it was Machoke that used Randy Orton. Please do that one. That one's fantastic. Maybe that music is copyrighted. I need to be careful. I'm always on edge about that kind of stuff. I don't remember that one, but a lot of them looked very similar to that. I use that very textured design. There was a different Beedrill I saw, but that's still pretty good. No, the Pikachu one I saw was basically just a mouse painted yellow. I remember what that looks like. Never saw that one. Yeah, these are not... A lot of these are too modern. I need the real... Show me the Randy Orton one, please. It's got to be like from Ice Age or something, that tiger. Hold on. I'm going to look up Pikachu in real life and see if I find the mouse one. I'm bad at typing. Yeah, it was similar to this, but it was in a cage. Okay, now let's look up Machoke. Show me the Randy Orton one, please. Where are you? Here it is. This is the one I saw. I can't get a better image. Okay. Very clearly Randy Orton. Just with two extra... And it's not that they copied his tattoos on the other arms. I think they got two pictures of Randy Orton and layered them on top of each other. Should we continue to Pokemon Island? I think we should. We shalt. Unless anyone has any recommendations. Anyone here grew up in early internet and watched a bunch of old Pokemon videos that probably don't hold up or ones that they vaguely remember? I'm open to anything. These shinies obviously aren't appearing, so I gotta do anything else. It's pretty good as well. We'll see if any more repeat. That one's pretty bad. Obviously, they didn't make this art. They just stole it. But that's just a picture of like a lion and they put the thing over it. His little crest. Okay. I want it... Because these are too good. It's pretty much just stealing fan art. I need the ones like really low quality video. All greeny, you know, has a jump scare at the end. I need that shit. Just look up Pokemon. Back in the day, you'd get a bunch of shit. Yeah, it's going to be actual Pokemon stuff. I'm not watching that video. M&J TV is fine, but that video looks like it sucks. Real life Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is already real life. You're a furry. Actually, let's go by, yeah, view count. What's the most viewed Pokemon video? I guess Pokemon Go in real life. I'm no 3D animator, but this looks like shit. Yeah, those are just models from... I don't know where you got that model, but... Yeah, those are Pokemon Go models. And the ground is, I just think, like a default Unity stuff. I'm not watching this whole thing. I'll tell you that right now. It's from 13 years ago. This rocks. Okay, so this one's still up. This one's got 67 million. Yeah, now I am confused. Why did they take down only the Smosh one? Well, let's just watch some old bumpers then. I remember one. And just bump. Bumpo. There it goes. Back when Will Arnett, Shippage's starter squad. What is that? One year ago. No, wait. I wanna find the actual first. I wanna watch them like in number order. So I wanna see when the first one came out. 2013. That's still pretty. It's far away enough. I think I did watch this at some point. They're very, very different models. The Bulbasaur one is like way worse.
Come on, kid, pick me. I breathe
Oh, they
fire.
talk. Maybe I haven't watched
Heal me,
this.
no scratch.
Hey, kid, check out what I can do. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, no one cares. Look at your options, kid. Which one of us is gonna win a battle? What's this guy gonna do? Squirt water?
It's weird that here, other children's games or games that children play. Let me look up Fortnite, and it's a whoa. Come on,
Got divorced. Yo, Ricky Morty.
Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty. Okay, anyway, you look up Fortnite. It's mostly content that's like meant for children. But it's weird, obviously, because the internet just changes in general. Most of the children's content, there was no children's content. So Pokemon stuff was like, hey, you fucking, hey, crap and shit. What's up, idiot? I hate you.
Then there's the walking flamethrower. Which one do you bring to a battle? The choice is obvious.
Don't listen to him. The first gym is rock type. You'll get killed if you pick Charmander. I, on the other hand, double as a flotation device in the event of an emergency.
Wow, that has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard you say. Hey, what?
Now that's more like it.
Here's the Brawl model. It looks better than the Brawl model, though. It definitely is the Brawl model. But I think it's just been shaded differently.
And
You're going down. Yeah, how you like me now? How you like me now?
That's not very realistic. But yeah, I do remember these. Oh wait, hold on. Rock Smasher music video. This seems like it'd be from 2009, but no, it's from 2019. From 2 years ago. Not even. Not yet. It will be 2 years. In weeks.
Throughout the history of the passage of time, few have been able to proudly proclaim themselves
Pokemon. It's nice to show. Which one is this? It's not Reagan, is it? Is it? It's nice to see like notorious presidents that are like kind of shitty guys with like, hey, look, he's got a shield on though. I remember this marathon too. Pokemon Diamond and President's Day marathon. If you ever see an old bumper for like Cartoon Network around this era, go into the comments and you may see Boys Hub in it because oh yeah, there we go. Because I've been tracking these because I've been putting together a playlist and just editing them together to try and compile as much data and footage from this era, the nudes era, which was like 2008 to 2010. It's very short. This is from February 16th, 2009. It says uploaded February 15th, 2009. Wait, that's not. Wait, why did I say that? I guess whatever. Watch some Pokemon 4Kids bumpers. I never watched it on 4Kids. I didn't start watching Pokemon until it appeared on Cartoon Network. I got the fucking eyes looking sideways. No, I don't want to see the edits. I want to see 4Kids bumps, you know, with Pokemon in them. I know they changed it, alright? I know everyone knows that 4Kids changed it. Got 15 minutes to catch a shiny. 4 Kids is 4 Idiots. Yeah, let's watch this.
Welcome to this episode of Underbelly.
Oh, I
Today
thought
we're
this
going
would
to
be a
putting
shitty
cartoon-
video. Like, because the thumbnail's shitty.
Well, and the 4 Kids dub is even
It's a pretty decent quality video for 2011, and also with I guess thumbnails just look like that, or it's just a no, because that can't be a random frame from the video. It's too succinct. Strange. You know, I don't. There should be more bumpers. Pokemon promo. Keep sending them in, boys. Was it on Fox? Or maybe it wasn't on 4 Kids. Oh, wait, hold on. Here's some. This is 11 seconds.
Dragon Ball Z. Next, it's time for Catch 'Em All with
No, because it wasn't on those channels in 2006. Here we go.
We'll be back after these messages.
These are all a couple seconds long.
Back to our show.
I need a Boomerang. Again, 32 seconds.
Hey, what kind of Pokemon is that? I don't know, but I'm gonna catch it. But Rain, we're not Pokemon.
Be quiet, Pinky. If we catch them all, we'll be able to rule the world. Bring it on.
Animaniacs Pokemon. Still to this day, it's like that meme of Megan from Drake and Josh looking at the computer, and then adult Carly from the iCarly reboot, except it's Animaniacs and Pokemon. Never changes, does it? Maybe maybe it was on like the WB or something. I see a golem. There we go. We're in the right place. This is very early, so it wasn't on 4 Kids, or no, or maybe it was on both. See, I guess I missed out on them, but I was just Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. I didn't know there was like a Fox Kids, a WB Kids, a 4 Kids. I never watched them. My experience with Pokemon, first seeing Pokemon was when it moved to Cartoon Network in like 2006. Or was it 2007? It was around that time. It was during the Ruby and Sapphire anime. So it was after, because Diamond and Pearl was 2007, I think? 2006? That's when the DS came out. No, that's when the Wii came out. I think the DS came out like 2004. Well, that was not a lot of bumpers. We are running out of time. You probably won't be able to hear that. That's very quiet. All these bumpers are very short. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Got about 12 minutes left. How long is this? 7 minutes? That's fine. It's just loud. How loud, though? How loud is it? Shut up. It's loud. How loud, though? How loud is it? Is that fine, volume-wise? I don't want it to drown me out. I'll put it... I'm not catching this Pidgey, by the way. Skip the intro. Just know that Horsey and Oddish are no longer in the game.
Congratulate us again for winning! Woo! But I've noticed something in the past few days. Halo, Trico, since you two are increasingly getting more annoying,
Nice.
I've assigned some bodyguards. For Trico, Rappin, Trap Trap, and for Halo, Zigzagoon.
We're getting more character interactions.
It's a leash! A leash? Come on, guys.
Look at this.
I could be better.
This is what that stream is produced.
This is just material.
I just leaked on my computer. Damn, they're getting blowed up.
Nice shot, Miss Grievous. Thanks. What fine. Go. Boom.
I like the little... how all the images have to be square. He figured out JPEGs before I did. When I animated these in PowerPoint, they just had like white backgrounds, and it looked terrible. I didn't know PNGs were real. I didn't know they were a thing, I guess.
Alright, campers. Nice to see you all. Apom, why are you all sepia?
Nice. Very meta joke.
Speaking of
Balls.
or balls more like it.
Balls.
It's time for today's
This dude's rock.
Super Pokeball Challenge.
You can hear people going, like, maybe you can't because it might be quiet for you. Hear people like shuffling around in the background. I heard someone close the door. At the gym.
Okay, the Super Pokeball Challenge is it's like dodgeball. You throw a Pokeball, they get hit, they're out. Last team standing, blah blah blah, voting out, bye bye.
This isn't very helpful. I mean, we're 2 minutes into the 7 minute. I gotta stop pausing. Because I'm also running out of time. I'm running out of patience.
Like a normal dodgeball. Hit someone, they're out. The other kind is a Master Ball. This will take out every Pokemon from the opposing side. There will only be one of these. Alright, let's begin.
Seems wildly unfair, Raichu. Look at that little animation. I think that's like an like a template in PowerPoint already, but it's still nice to have animation. I wonder in what episode he gets rid of the unregistered hypercam. Cast your vote now. Who's getting voted off this episode? I need to know. I'm gonna say, I'll say Snowrun, whatever. First one I saw. Help. Let me, oh, he's on a little leash.
Look out! And that's 11 to 10. Who will win now?
Why did he say it like that? Damn, got all of them. You can't do that. Damn, they got 2 of them that time.
8 to 8, a tied game. Now it could be anyone.
These episodes are very... I'm not saying they should each be like 3-parters, but they become 3-parters at some point. But each episode being 7 minutes... A large part of the opening is just like introduction to the challenge, which even then it wasn't very helpful. And then the elimination and the theme song even. So they really just kind of dump characters out of the challenge as fast as they can. We're not getting a lot of character moments here. Damn.
4 against 8. Wow. This is going to be a short game. Alright, we're so gonna win.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
I think it's a short video.
Like
Bing, bing.
Cherubi! No, Bing. Looks like you guys should use some help.
That's just actually a moment from the episode, because Cody jumps in front of Gwen and he gets a ball to his balls.
Rico, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Just staring at this TV. I don't think I'm going to get a shiny. I think my time is run. Pair champ.
Bing, bing, bing. And now it's 1 versus 4. It looks like the A-Pumps are gonna win again.
I think Larvitar's gonna clutch this.
Trap. I got this.
Damn, he's gonna clutch this.
1 to 1.
I don't think. Who did I say? Snowrun? I take back. I don't think Snowrun's gonna get eliminated. But I already called it, so if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
That was close.
It's weird that the Master Ball hasn't come into play yet. He crossed the sides though. He can't do that. That's the golden snitch. That's the game winner.
You got terrible aim.
Damn, Trico.
And looks like A-Pumps, you have
Trico gonna get voted off?
in front of me.
Or maybe Baltoy?
12 Hornberries.
I already called Snowrun, and that's gonna be wrong. But as far as analysis goes, I'm gonna say Baltoy. That'd probably be the smart choice for the amazing A-Poms. I think that's how they're gonna win this season. I'm an idiot. Better not be Trico.
The next 3 go to
I'll be pissed.
Rapid.
No. Come on. Give it to... I'm on my edge of my seat. If Trico got voted off early, why was he my favorite?
Chinko, Hapini,
This sucks, dude.
Swinub, and Taylor.
Oh,
The
shit.
final two.
But
Trico
Taylor was fighting with Trico.
And the final Oranberry goes to...
It's gonna be a Hoenn Pokemon. Dramatic effect. I'm invested now. I'm ready.
Please me. Why am I here? I was good. Rico. Zigzagoon, you're going.
Let's fucking go. Trico lives another day. We did it.
Well, because of you, Taylor couldn't help us. And, you know, he's a flying type. He could have, like, gone from above and...
That's for true. That's a good point.
Trap. Well put, Trapinch. You, like, couldn't do anything. Plus, you just stood there and got caught. But you told me to use the leash.
I think Bulbasaur might be our serious villain. I take back what... He's not a relatable character. He's a menace.
But this is all your fault. Why am I being voted out? You guys are all mean.
Correct.
You passed me.
Elaborate. No.
Bye.
I hate you all. You all stink. I'll kill you. Ah!
Sounds like a Steven Universe character. I don't know which one, though. Just a nondescript one.
I mean, I'm only following orders. I mean, seriously.
We were just following orders.
Why couldn't they vote out Bulbasaur? I mean, seriously. I hope you all die and go to hell.
Damn.
Wow.
Zigzagoon got me
That
fucked
was a
up.
weird campfire ceremony. I mean, what did he do wrong? Anyways, with that, what will happen next? Will the
Let's
team
catch
be
another
stronger,
Pidgey.
Or will Bulbasaur regret this horrible decision? Will Taylor, without his guard,
Gotti.
make lives easier or harder? Find out on the next TPI.
Teehee. Shut up. It's a talent show. Well. Okay. Well, my Pidgeot leveled up, so at least I didn't say I didn't waste all my time. I don't think. I think we may need to call it quits, guys. Look at me. Look at me like a normal person, all right? Look at me. I'm not gonna look at it, especially with the visor. I said in the 3-hour interval, we still have 2 minutes, but it's... I'll give it 2 minutes. But I don't think we're gonna get it. I just need to be efficient. I need to run away from all of these. I don't think we're gonna get a shiny. I'm just gonna run throughout the forest. There's gotta be something here. Come on. Anything. My max lure is gonna go away, but it's my last chance. I must keep running. Come on. Anything. Just give me anything. It's all Pidgeys. I mean, I did that because I kept catching Pidgeys, but I ran into a Pidgey. This is not efficient. This is the opposite. This is deficient. Unfiscient. Don't touch me. Come on. Shiny anything. Anything glowy, anything sparkling. This is a Metapod. It's not a red, though. It's not a Redapod. It needs to be red. I fear for the worst. Anything. I'll catch even a duplicate shiny. I need this to be worth it. 3 hours. And nothing to show for it. I really hope whoever rewatches the VODs goes back through and notices that I did get a shiny, but I just wasn't paying attention. That'd be a funny comedy moment. It's fun to hang with you. What's not over yet? The lures effect wore off. I still got time. There's still time to maybe catch it. I got how many seconds? I got 17. 13. Come on. I'm going to keep running. There's going to be a shiny. It's a Bulbasaur. It's not wasting my time. I've closed out of the game. The next time I come back here, which will be tomorrow, I will be playing Sonic Ultimate Colors. Sonic Colors Ultimate. Didn't catch any shinies today, but had a good time. That's a lie. I've been miserable. I lied to everyone. Well, good night, boys. Hope you all became stands of Total Pokemon.